Nebulites, welcome! Are you ready for me to be absolutely insufferable? I really hope so. Hello, Bob. Hello, Fowler. Welcome. I'm about to be absolutely insufferable today. How are we doing? Welcome. Me? Throat not doing great. How are you? Welcome. Hey, fever, go brrrr. So yeah, there might be a lot of hydrating and a lot of coughing this stream, but it's okay. It's okay because my birthday is coming. How's like boy? Welcome. Sorry, I drank a lot of water. Okay. Yes, we are counting down because it's my birthday in like 3 hours. Wait, I keep moving out of... Oh, my mic is really high. Hold on, let me bring it down more so it doesn't block my face as much. What about now? You're turning 38. For all intents and purposes, let's say 39. Can we go higher? Can we do 40? 41? 2? Final call for 42. But yeah, it isn't like a, you know how sometimes you have a cough where your throat hurts and then, oh, your throat is dry and so it gets a cough? This is different. This is kind of like a, I feel like my throat doesn't hurt. But I feel like there's like phlegm stuck in there, so I feel the urge to cough it out. Unfortunately not great. It's okay, we will live though. 42? I really want to know, like, if people really had to guess, like, what would you on your birthday? I know. I'm kind of stressed out. No, it won't be that bad. I am actually going on a trip. I apologize. I apologize for the lack of streams this week because I am actually going on a little birthday trip from today's Monday, right? From Tuesday. So yeah, I gotta sleep like really early tomorrow because the Shinkansen is like really fast. It's like really early in the morning. It's okay. I'll show you guys a tons of photos. Yeah, if I'm not too... Okay, so I put community night on Friday because Friday today I'm coming back. But I don't know how tired I'm gonna be. If like I'm too tired to like stream, we'll just do like a community night. We'll just hang out in Discord because that takes a lot less energy on my part. But if I'm like very energetic and like dying to tell you guys about my vacation, I'll just stream on Friday instead. So, stand by for that one. Hello, Evie. How are you doing? I'm not gonna tell these allergies to go. I know I'm really worried because where I'm going, ton of trees. A lot of trees, and I'm very worried. You know what? I'm gonna take my medicine right now, just so to make sure. Just to make sure I catch it before it happens. I catch the pollen before it enters my nostrils. And then we hope for the best. But yeah, hay fever has not been a good time. Hopefully it doesn't affect. Put air filters. I mean, normal people would just say wear a mask. But you're on the right track. Yeah, I could put air filters on my nose. Yeah. I'm sure I could do that. Stick 'em in. Okay, wait, let me take one of my allergy meds just to make sure. Because I feel like, does anyone know the reason why allergies are weird at night? Oh, welcome. How you doing? I feel like my allergies are okay in the morning. And really bad at night. Does anyone else have this? Like, you feel worse at night than you do in the morning? Alpha Hokey, hello, welcome. I got a really cool present. I went to Costco yesterday. I went to Costco yesterday and I was kind of walking around and then I saw my roommate's mom like give me a look and then like put something in the cart and I'm like, okay. It's kind of weird. And then when she took us home, she presented me with my birthday present. An entire kilogram of ham. If you guys don't know, I love prosciutto. Prosciutto. I love prosciutto. And last time we even put, I think we put 500 grams of it on my throne, and someone bought it for me. But this time, I have an entire kilogram! What is heavier, an entire kilogram of prosciutto or an entire kilogram of feathers? I think it's the prosciutto. The prosciutto! I'm so excited for this. Lyra, it's okay. Hang in there. For my birthday, can we raise funds to get Lyra better internet connection? Timer on your end is showing me is it? Wait, do you guys not see the one on stream? What? Can you guys see it? I'd be very concerned if so. What weighs more 6.5 kg of prosciutto? Or 6.5 kg of leather? Yeah, you guys see it? Okay, good. How are you doing? I am pretty excited. I don't know. There's just something about a birthday. That makes me, I mean, my throat situation's like not great. Throat situation not huge, but we'll figure it out. Going home to good Wi-Fi. Okay. Can we get Lyra good? Yeah, I was thinking about what I want to do, like birthday related things today. We are gonna have like an official birthday donathon event thingamajig. We are going to do that. It's just not gonna be today. I want to be I want to be able to take out like a larger block of time for it. And as I talked about briefly before, I got a little bit of a late start on planning because of things. I only got back at the start of March, and a month is not a good amount of time to get art and all that. So I'm a little bit behind, but we'll get there. We'll get there. It'll be worth it, I promise. Going home to good Wi-Fi. Yeah, I have a little birthday trip planned. I'm very excited. I'm thinking of like putting some fun stuff on my throne. Do you guys know my on throne you guys can make suggestions? You guys should make some funny suggestions for me to put on throne, and then we'll see what happens. Ooh, that's an okay amount of stink. That's an okay amount of stink. Maybe it's time. Maybe I'll put a chair. Maybe I'll put like a real life chair. No, I can't. It has to be like a ground sitting chair thingamajig. We'll figure it out. Ooh, the black and green Doritos. Those honestly look good. You need a chair and a desk. I also need space. We gotta figure that out first. So first, we need to crowdfund a house. We need to crowdfund the house, and then we can think about. Someone suggested, yeah. By the way, the 6.5 kg one is an entire leg, so it's the entire leg. So you just put the whole leg in your house, and then you just cut it. But then the 1 kg one, it's a block, so it's pre-cut for you. Oh, the 6 point... But listen, 6.5 kg of prosciutto is a lot of prosciutto for one girl. Or even two. Like, even if I share it, I don't think... Because you can't... I don't know, because... My grandparents, they used to have an entire leg in their house. And it lasted a couple years, so I don't know. But then again, Then again, I also don't want to just have the whole ham leg in my house for for like years on end, because a lot of things go on in this house. A lot of substances, a lot of sports. I don't wanna just have like a leg out there. I don't know, I feel like it would start to smell, right? Cause I was told that if you buy the prescription widow with the bone in, like the entire leg, it can keep for like years. But if you buy the block one, the one that's pre-cut, then it's basically like a normal shelf life, like maybe a couple months. Yeah, but my grandparents, they used to have like this leg in the basement. That sounds kind of out of context. They had a leg. They had a leg in the basement, and then whenever their friends would come around, they would like cut it. And then everyone would have like fresh ham. I remember that. And they had it. I was about to say they had it there every single year I went, but then again, they could have just bought a new one each. I don't know. I don't know if it was the same leg, but they always had one in the basement. I would do that. If I had guests over, I would do that. Are you gonna invite us over for some prosciutto? Okay, listen. Listen. I need you to think very, very clearly about what you're asking. You wanna come over to the Seion Aera household? Do you really? Do you really? You can finish it in a month? Okay, okay, hold on. If we had 6.5 kilograms of feathers. If we had 6.5 kilograms, that is 6,500 grams. Yes, divided by, let's say 30 days. 195,000, yeah, that's not correct. 30 days. You would, 200 grams, huh. Yeah, that's not a lot, actually, huh. Well, no. I don't know. Is 200 grams of ham a lot of ham? Surely there's like one spot that's clean. Whoa! If you can find the one spot. I don't know where it is. I'm sure you could find it. Like in the living room, there's like a little table. You seem to be under the misconception that I have a living room and that there's a table in it. Wait, did I never talk about this? How I don't have a living room? That's why we eat here on like the kotatsu table? Yeah, cause like a normal steak, right? Like a good sized steak at a steakhouse. Normally for one person, one meal, it's like 200 grams, right? Now think about it for the prosciutto. It's really salty, right? It's really, really salty. So, I don't know. I don't think I could eat like 200 grams of every single day. I feel like I get sick of it real quick. It's kind of like sashimi. It's kind of like sashimi. If you eat like 500 grams of it daily, by like the 7th day, you're like, yeah, I think I'm good. Not even the kitchen. No, the kitchen has no table. Where would you even put that if you ever got it? Like here, like next to me? We'll just be streaming and we'll be chatting, and then you'll see my model turn around as I use a knife and cut pieces of the leg off. Maybe I should draw like a. I love drawing. We love paint. We love Microsoft Paint here. I'm gonna draw what my living room is, and then you guys will understand. You guys will understand why we don't have a table. The dedicated prosciutto cat! See, I hate that you guys have good ideas. Every once in a while we see your head slicing a bit. Oh, there's a big part of bone and fat you stream off. I guess it's true. So maybe 5 kg, 4.5. Probably too much. Yeah, I just think for a month is like a little bit too much. But there's also that aspect that like if you buy something, you have to finish it. And I feel like Do you guys remember the 24 packs of curry situation? How's that? It's like Do you guys remember the 24 packs of curry situation? Cause I mean, I didn't buy 24 packs. I bought 2 packs and they gave me 2 boxes. Right? And I'm like, well, it's fine. I really, really like this brand of curry. I really, really like it. So, I'm good with this. I'm good with all these packs. I can finish it, sure. Here's the thing. When you're, number 1, forced to eat something, and number 2, have a lot of things that you're forced to eat, your love for the thing starts to drop just a little bit. The first time you eat it, you're like, yeah, this is really good. The second time you eat it, yeah, this is still really good. The third time, oh, it's okay. The fourth time was like, and then the fifth time was like, man, I have like 17 packs of this left. And I feel like that would happen if my prostate Kyudo. Hello, Quakey Waka. How was the curry situation? Yeah, I offloaded like half of it because my roommate's mom, apparently she works with a lot of people from Southeast Asia, and apparently they have like a really strong craving for like the Southeast Asia flavored curry, and she was like, Ira, can you give me like 1 pack? And I'm like, take a box. Whole box. Give them as many curries as their heart desires. So she kind of went to like distribute them in her workplace. So unfortunately I still have about like 8 packs of curry. It's not very huge. Okay, wait, hold on. I'm drawing my living room in the background, by the way. Okay, okay, this looks... Yeah, this looks... Okay. I need you guys to understand the living room situation. Okay, here we go. It is definitely looking. If nothing else, it is looking. Okay. Do you want me to speed run your essay? Sorry, what essay? What is it about? What is the essay about? Is it fanfiction? Is it fanfiction? Is anyone making Seion Aera fanfiction? Okay, here's the room. Did you forget about your homework? I did! What was the essay about? Oh, comprehensive document of Seion Aera. I mean, you don't have to rush it, but if you have it, I will take a look at it. I have the same burnout when when you have the same food. See, this is why I don't food prep. I can't food prep because by the 3rd day, like I don't wanna have it. What am I looking at? Okay, look, I'm about to explain. Hold on. I'm gonna bring out the mouse. Okay. Now. So, this is my main living room, okay? This here is the door. So this goes to the outside. Okay, are we doing it? Do we understand? Okay, so this goes to the outside. This red line here is kind of like a platform. It's like a step-ish. Here. So the actual space we have for the actual living room is only this space. Cause here, this red line here, this is the kitchen. This is the kitchen. I have to like stand here to cook. And this is the kitchen. This is a door to one room, and then this is another door to this room. So the room I'm in now is here. So, yeah, there's no space for a table. You may think that, oh, can't you just put like a table in this general space? No. I can't because it's not that big. If I were to put a table here, there won't be any space for chairs, and we would have to like walk in circles around the table to get to wherever we need to go. If I were to put this to scale, a mouse would maybe be like this size. If there was a, oh no, so the mouse is upside down. If the mouse were to be in the kitchen, it'd be like that. You know, if the mouse were to be in the kitchen, that's what we're talking about here. No, so I don't have a living room. So this room here, the one I'm currently in, we have like a kotatsu table, the one I stream on, and that's what we eat on. Oh, you food prep components. You can food prep. Yeah, some people do like food prep for an entire week. They'll like make a whole bunch of food, put it in the fridge for like a whole week. I don't really want to do that. I don't really want to do that. I don't wanna, cause then I'm gonna have to eat the same meal for like an entire week. No, that's not the vibe. That's not the vibe. I'd rather just go to the convenience store and buy something different. We're not taking into account the boxes. Yeah, we're not taking into account the amount of things I have on the floor. Because on the sides... Okay, wait, let me bring it back up. Like, around the green areas, there's also here, like, there's a shelf here. There's another shelf here with the rice cooker. Around this area, there's, like, some foodstuffs in the back, like some instant noodles on the floor. There's, like, a fridge here that, like, juts out a little bit. So there's a lot less space than it seems. Just prosciutto prep and just 200. I actually read, because we did our research. We did our research on this prosciutto. You can't food prep it because it keeps better if it's in an entire block. Cause the sides of it that are exposed to the air, the more of it that's exposed, the quicker it goes bad. So it's actually recommended to only cut it when you want to eat it. Cause if you do that, then the block will keep longer. You can like food prep for a month, but have every day in the month be essentially a different meal. That sounds like a lot of work. For not a lot of payoff, unfortunately. Hello, Nova, welcome. How you doing? Oh, I just realized I'm gonna move the alert box. You guys can be in the middle. There we go. Okay. Hi, Femako. How you doing? I saw you, Femako. Thank you. I'm excited. I don't know. How do you guys normally spend your birthdays? I've never been to a birthday party, so this is essentially my birthday party. Ooh, steak! Oh, also my roommate bought me a cake. I've not seen it. Apparently they have cake and presents. They told me to tell them when I end stream, and then apparently they're gonna come in with cake and presents. So I'm very excited for my cake. I don't know what they got, but I'm very excited for it. I'm also kind of concerned because it seems like they got a whole cake and we're leaving for like a vacation in like a day. So you can't age dry things. Yeah, you can probably dry age Seion Aera if you tried hard enough. Ooh, is the lollipop is your birthday near like test season? But yeah, normally, yeah, I don't really do parties. I don't have enough friends. Yeah, I don't have enough friends for that. So, coming on to stream is basically my birthday party. If it's not rainy, I will go on eventually try new foods. Yeah, I think I like that's an interesting quote. I mean, it's true. I do normally try to do like little vacations and stuff like that. I've never had a party though. But I also feel like at this point, I feel like I'm too old to have a party. I don't know, it feels weird. It feels weird to have like a party if you're not like 21 or something. Oh, your birthday's in July. It is typhoon season. You just sit at home hinting my parents that it's my birthday. Yeah, my mom doesn't remember my birthday. I'd be very shocked if she remembered this year. She hasn't remembered my birthday for about 2 years now. Well, I don't think it's that she doesn't remember. We know my mom. She's very like, oh, this is a kid's thing. This is an adult thing. I think she thinks that birthdays are just like children's things. So like now that I'm not a child, I don't have to be wished happy birthday anymore. Which like that is so not true. I wish her happy birthday every year on her birthday. Maybe this will be the year. Maybe this will be the year that she remembers my birthday without any prompting. I highly doubt it though. But yeah, do you guys not like take drinks to the toilet? I'm just saying. Sometimes they be dry. They be dry. Like sometimes you'll get like sometimes you get a dookie that's well done, you know? Dry, rough. And then sometimes you get like a pleasant one, you know? One that's like medium rare. It's like, huh. That's good. And then sometimes you get like a blue one and it's like, oh. Well now. If it rains on my birthday, I at least order Jollibee. I wish I could get Jollibee. Can someone deliver me Jollibee for my birthday? Let me think about all the requests I'm going to make of people for my birthday. First of all, on my birthday, everyone has to be nice to me for 24 hours. You guys can only say nice things. Like, if you want to say Seion Aera is stinky, you can't say that. You have to be like, wow, Seion Aera, you're such a big star. Yeah. We're gonna do that. Any one of you who says something mean to me on my birthday, we're gonna work up like a demerit point system. Yeah, you have 2 hours and 30 minutes to be mean. Oh, the Formula 1 Grand Prix. I actually once got invited. Well, I don't want to say invited. Well, yeah, I guess we kind of got invited to it. I didn't go though, cause I wasn't really interested. But my mom got invited to it, and she was like, "Do you want to go?" And I'm like, "No, not really." And so I didn't. Yeah, she gets invited every year, but like, I don't know. It's never really been my thing. I have thought about going just like hang out though. So sorry, let me drink. I don't know if it'll be that interesting to like watch. No, but the main reason I don't go is because she gets invited, right? It's kind of like a VIP box scenario. And I don't necessarily want to mingle with some adults. I don't necessarily want to mingle with like businessmen who are like, oh, I'm a businessman. People in suits scare me. But you know what I mean? I just feel like that's not as fun. If I was going with like a whole bunch of friends, maybe, but... You're such a friend to a researcher about the symbiosis between fungi and humans. Thank you. I know. It's a human and spores mixed together. It's never been done before. You're so right. Hi, Shadowmoon. Thank you. Welcome. How are you doing? We start talking about stocks and investing. Yeah, no. The thing I hate the most is that everyone has to go around and be like to my mom, and they have to be like, oh, this is your daughter. Oh, what does she do for a living? I'm like, leave me alone. You know, they'll just come over and be like, oh, this is your daughter. Does she do the same thing as you? What does she do? Oh, how old is she? Has she ever dropped a spoon in the toilet before? You know, I don't want businessmen asking me questions. So yeah, I didn't go. Apparently it was pretty cool though, from the photos my mom has showed me at least. But also they're just like a whole bunch of businessmen. That's like the same age as my mom. So it's just a bunch of older people. Don't necessarily want to hang around those. I once dropped a spoon in the toilet. Yeah, what did you do with it after? Because a real one would just put it back without washing it. I am a real one. Ooh, is she married? No, because do I want to tell this story? Let me think if I want to tell this story. Let me reflect whether or not I want to tell this story. I'm gonna tell the story. Okay, so this is not the first time my mom has brought me to events like this. Cause when I was younger, and I didn't have as much of a social life, like I didn't really have any friends or like anything to do on the weekends. So my mom would just be like, she'd just like bring me out to whatever event is being held at, and oh my goodness, I swear, sometimes all these businessmen, oh no, these businessmen, they be bringing their sons. And every single time. I'm not sure if there's just like a misbalance of sons and daughters, but there's an overwhelming amount of sons and not that many daughters at events like this. And whenever all the adults are like doing a thing, like some businessy thing, all the children, well, I say children, but everyone's like, we're adults, right? Like 21, 22, adult-ish. We'll kind of like mingle, and the amount of times that there's just like businessmen being like, oh look at my son and your daughter. I feel like they would have like a good relationship. I'm like, that's actually one of the reasons I stopped going to events like that, because there's so many of just these like business people trying to like match me with your sons for like business reasons. I'm like, no. And to make it worse, my mom, she doesn't really do it anymore, but like back then, she had like an era, I don't know. Well, we're not like children. We're like 22, 23. So I guess, like, I was in college, so I guess it's kind of like a time to date, maybe, or like to start dating. And my mom, she also had a phase. I think I mentioned this in like a previous stream, but I was very not interested in like a lot of dating things until I was like quite older. And my mom, she like personally was like really concerned about it. She was like, "Is my daughter okay? Like, does she need some assistance?" And my mom, not only my mom, my grandmother as well. They started to do that. Oh, do you need help finding someone? Cause like I have this friend who has this son, and like he's the same age as you. You don't have to do anything. You can just like hang out, go get some food, see what the vibes are. And I'm like, Mom! Mom! No! I don't want that! I mean, she never forced me. She never forced me. It was more of like embarrassing than anything else, because she'd be like, you know, she'll like drop hints at, like when we're going home from the party, she'd be like, you know that person? He's like the heir to the what thingamajig corporation, you know? And I'm like, Mom! But no, she never forced me into anything. She would always just like nudge me a little bit, but I tried it like once, okay? Cause I wasn't pressured by any means, but I too at one point was like, I kind of want to like try this dating thing, cause like everyone around me has kind of like experience with it and I don't really. So like I'll like try it out. I'll give it a go, you know? Just like go out for some food. Like who knows? Maybe it could be a good time. It was not a good time. No, it was not. No, it wasn't arranged. I think they were just trying to like, you know, like, oh, just go on a date. See, go get some food. See if you like him or not. And I'm like, okay, I'll go. Just. Wouldn't recommend it. Wouldn't recommend it. But yeah, my mom, she doesn't do that anymore. I think it's just because I'm older. But I don't know. It was interesting, but I think it really made me understand. Thank the Father, welcome to the Navigation. I think it really made me understand. It helped me. What's it called? Craft my preferences a little bit better, because like, you know, you don't know what you don't like until you encounter it sometimes, right? So I'd be like, oh, okay, so this type of person I can't vibe with. Got it. Okay, I get it. We're here. What if the person is like a jerk? Well, I mean, it's kind of the same. It's kind of the same with like any sort of dating, right? Like you don't know if the person you met online is a jerk in real life or not. Like I said, it's not like arranged. Like they weren't like forcing us to be together. It's just kind of like, it's this event for, it's like this party. It's like an opening ceremony to some businessy thing. And then everyone who's involved, for example, in the project would like bring their families. So there tends to be like a lot of like children. Well, children, but like, I mean, the sons and daughters and children of people. So then everyone just kind of like tends to mingle. And I'm like, oh, not the vibe. It's interesting though. It was definitely interesting. It helps me know that I really don't want to be going to events that my mom goes to. It definitely helped me shape. Cause I don't know. I don't want to make like sweeping generalizations, but like, I think one of my. Well, it's not a red flag. One of my... Ooh, pet peeves. That's the word. One of my pet peeves is when the other person is like really, really into money. Of course, it's like levels to it. But my pet peeves is like when someone is like really, really into money. And so like a lot of the people that I kind of met from my mom's business circle, I kind of like that. And I'm like, listen, I just spent 3,000 yen on the world's largest tiramisu. I just spent 3,000 yen on like a large tiramisu. You don't talk to me about my finances. I will spend stupid amounts of money on stupid things, okay? Let me be. What is that in dollars? That's a very good question. USD. $18. Listen, it was like a really big tiramisu. It was like one of the Costco tiramisus. And my roommate was like, you want to have a tiramisu? And I'm like, yeah. It's not $30, it's 18 USD. I was like, yeah. Yeah, I could eat a tiramisu. $300, no, that's not. That's not. That's not. Yeah, it's about 18 USD. It was a very, very good tiramisu. Why did we buy a tiramisu when we also had a cake for my birthday? I don't know. But my next 2 days are filled with a lot of sweets. There's like a lot of sweets in my future. I am very, very, very looking forward to it. I am very, very looking forward to it. But yeah, the vibe that I got from all those places is kind of like the same as like see, here's the thing about Seion Aera, right? In accordance to the lore, in accordance to the princess lore, I do get thrown. That's a word. I do get thrown into a lot of for lack of a better word, bougie circles. No! As you all can tell, I'm not a bougie person. I don't understand brands. I only recently found out that Gucci was a brand. Okay, this is what we're working with. So I've been put in many of an awkward situation. Yeah, it's the same with the Pandora bracelet and me not knowing what Pandora was. I don't know how I've managed to live to this point, honestly. $25 for like, yeah, it's not that. It's like really, really huge. I don't know how many kilograms it was. I didn't really see. Okay, Devin, thank you. I don't know what a Marks and Spencer's is. I'm sorry. I know what Issei-tan is. Well, I guess you don't normally, huh? Well, I mean, Issei-tan here is like not Well, they don't sell groceries, do they? No, I'm thinking of Takashimaya. That's different. Have I been to Issei? I feel like Issei-tan here, they don't really sell groceries. They sell like perfumes or like, what is omiyage in English? Souvenirs for people, right? I actually don't really know. I don't know what a Marks and Spencer's is. Oh, it's like an upmarket supermarket. I shop at Maruetsu, if that helps anyone. I got Chikawa ramen for 200 yen. My life is complete. Actually, no, I think it was like 400. It was 400 yen. It was 400 yen for a pack of 5. I'm so excited. I'm so excited to eat this Chikawa ramen. Does it taste different from normal ramen? No. It's exactly the same, only the packaging is different. Will I fall for it? Yes. Because I bought it. Hey, it's 400 yen for 5 meals, okay? It's good. It's good. 100 yen. Yeah, I mean 100 yen. Yeah, it's like a little bit different. If we're talking USD, it's a little bit different. I don't know. But yeah, I've been thrown into like a couple of like really bougie situations, which I think was why I had like such a rough time in college, because everyone's like talking about like influencers and like brands. There was one time I still remember the first time I went shopping with like my clique at the time. And they were like, let's go shopping, and I'm like, oh my goodness, because college was like the first time I actually had like girlfriends, I guess. Not to be like I'm not like other girls, but like I had like a really hard time because I wasn't very girly, so I had like a really hard time in like high school and like middle school trying to like fit in with the girls. But I in college I decided to finally learn like how to do makeup and like what skincare was. And so I started to like hang out with girlies like a little bit more. And I was like really excited. I was like, oh my goodness, this is gonna be like my very first like shopping with friends. Yeah, and then they went to like this really, I don't even know the name of it, not gonna lie. They went to this like really expensive place. And like a wallet was like $300. I'm like, what? What? Yo, out here paying $300 for a wallet? What? That's when I knew. I was just not cut out for this. Like, hey, you guys give me shade for the $300 Pandora situation, but how is the girlie supposed to know, okay? How is the girlie supposed to know? People be whining out here. Yeah, like, if I had $300, I'd probably... if I had to spend $300 on leisure, I would just take a trip. Because Shinkansen, $100. Hotels for 2 nights, $100. And then the remaining $100, I can just do whatever I want. $300, and I've had fun for like 3 whole days. Very huge. How are you doing? But yeah, Seion Aera has like a pretty interesting. I've done some pretty interesting things in my life that. Yeah, I don't know what that word is, gentlemen, sorry. But yeah, imagine, I could buy 2 hams. I could buy 13 kg, 2 legs for $300. But yeah, man, I just, I don't know, do I own any branded things? No, I don't. The most expensive item I own. Well, let's not count electronics. The most expensive fashion, I guess, item I have is I bought a dress for 80 bucks once. But you guys funded like half of it, so yeah, that's like the most I have, I think. Yeah, Pescadoodle, so good. Should I take mine out? Should we eat? Should we see how much ham I can eat before my birthday comes around? Then we can start my birthday eating ham. Check your notebook. Well, no, let's not count like electrical appliances. I feel like electrical appliances like generally are just more expensive. I'm kind of talking about like branded stuff. I don't know. I've never been a branded girly. If I do see one that has like a really good design that I like, I probably would go for it. Oh yeah, Skechers shoes. Well, they shoes last a long time, so I guess it's fine. I think I also have a pair of sport shoes. Not sure what brand it is. But yeah, I have a pair of sport shoes that I just wear all the time. They're looking kind of rough, actually. Cause there's like holes in the soles. My roommate was like trying to tell me to throw it away, but I'm like, no, I can still use it. I can still use it. Oh, look, no, unfortunately it's not. But yeah, this is a Seion Aera financial advice stream. I don't know. I guess I would spend if I ever see like a brand that I really like. But even then, $300 for like, you know, a wallet. That's a lot. That's just a lot. That's just a lot. I would buy hams. I don't think mine are Skechers. I don't know what mine are though, honestly. I just like things that last long and are like not horrible. Things that last long and are not horrible. If you find shoes, buy like 5 pairs. No. I think I'd still like to. I like to have new things, but I will only buy new things once the old thing is like on its last leg. It's coughing up blood. It's at the last shred of its life. And then I can finally be like, you know what? I have worn this long enough. I deserve a new pair of shoes. Is it very comfy? I've never tried Skechers. My issue with finding shoes in Japan is, one, I have bigger feet than most girlies. Just because I'm also taller than the average girl. So sometimes they don't have my size. Second problem, because I'm taller than the average girl, I don't like the fact that they have platforms inside most shoes. Most girl shoes here have at least 5 cm heels. Not heels, but like platforms, like 5 cm platforms. Why? Why couldn't a girlie just find a flat shoe? I just want a flat shoe. Flat shoe. I don't want more height. I want less height. For my birthday, can you guys, I'm gonna list a few things I want for my birthday. 1, I would like to remove part of my leg. Now hear me out. Hear me out. Hear me out. I would like to remove 5 centimeters of leg on both legs for my birthday. I'm willing to donate this 5 centimeters of leg to whoever will have them, but it also is going to depend on which part of the leg we choose to take out. I'm fading back up. Have you ever seen good-looking shoes or clothing, but it's for men's? Ooh. I don't know. I feel like there's just like a lot of unisex fashion here. We have a volunteer. Yeah, she's fighting her internet connection. The average height, yeah, because the average height is smaller. So whenever I'm like, do you have like these shoes but like no heels? You're like, no. I'm like, okay, that's fine. That's fine. Yeah, I don't like it because if I have 5 centimeters, then I'm 175. That's too large. No, it's not too large. But for me personally, I don't like looking more large than I already am. How are you doing, fading? Yeah, I'm just not a fan of the extra height. I don't know. I'd rather be small. I'd rather be a lot smaller. Oh, you find it appealing when the girls are trying to be taller? I like being small. If I could choose my ideal height, it would be 160 centimeters. Like just at the average. 160 centimeters. Yeah, my mom, I think she's 155. So, very unfortunate for me. Very unfortunate for me. My mom is so small. It's so not fair. It's so not fair. I want to be small. Why was I not blessed with being small? Oh my goodness, and I have a friend. I have a friend who's 152. She's so small. Whenever we take photos of, you know like the purikura? You guys know what purikuras is? It's like the booths where you take photos. I don't fit in the frame. I don't fit in the frame. So whenever I take purikuras with friends, I have to like, where you do the thing where you like squat slightly and then you have to hold that position as long as you can until the photo is taken. Because if I stand up, the top part of my head gets cut off. Like it gets cut off like at my nose. So whenever we take photos, and there's no way for you to adjust the height because the camera's just based on what the average height of people is. So you have to like lean. Yeah, it came from the paternal side. I'm pretty sure. I think at least. You can sit. No, you can't because the pre-camera machine, you have to stand and take the photo. There's no like sitting. You have to stand and take the photo. So normally, the girlies, my friends who are like shorter, they'll like stand in front, and then me and my taller friends will stand at the back. But then even then, I have to like kneel down, not kneel, like squat down whenever the photo's being taken, and then I stand back up. Not a vibe. I cannot think of one advantage to being tall. I can think of a lot of advantages of being small though. One, cute. Small, cute, demure. Second, when you're on an airplane, you don't need that much legroom. You can. Oh, I used to have this Japanese teacher. She was also 155. She could like curl up into a ball on top of the seat. Like she could just like bring her legs up and then curl up into a ball and sleep that way. Yeah, so when I was talking to her about, yeah, I can never sleep on a plane. She was like, why don't you just like curl up on the seat? I'm like, girly, I can't. What? I can't. You know what it's like to have long legs? How the fuck out? You can reach the top shelf. When has that ever helped? When has that ever been like a real life situation? Just don't put things on the top shelf. Just don't. Like what? Well, genuinely, what are the advantages to being tall? As a girly, I guess. What? Or maybe let me think. What are the disadvantages to being short? Thank you for the sub. How are you doing? Yeah, the plane, the leg room when you're tall. A lot of people find tall attractive. I don't know, because I feel like an equal amount of people find the small girlies attractive. Basketball or high shelves? I feel like high shelves is not a problem that ever occurs in real life. I have never had a friend shorter than me be like, hey, can you reach that? If we need to reach something on a shelf, we're calling the staff of the store, you know? I don't know, like it's not, and like if you live in your own house, right? Then just don't put things on the shelf. Just don't put things on the shelf. Just don't do it. Lower to the ground, more prone to be kicked. The trains. If you're like short, I feel like in rush hour you will have a harder time because sometimes you can get okay, that's one. if you're like really small and you have to like get squished in front of like a lot of people, that could be like a negative thing. What else? All of the adults that always meet me always ask if I play basketball. Everyone who's ever met me always asks if I play piano. Apparently I have like really long fingers. Now I'm not sure if that's a compliment or not. I hope it is at the very least. If you're shorter, your armpit level, that is oh so true. But what is like some benefits to being tall? I can't think of any benefits to being tall. It's harder to find clothes. You look cute. But see, I find other tall people cute. So maybe this is an internal thing. Anarchic welcome, thank you! How are you doing? See, because I think other tall girls are really cool. I just don't like being tall, so I think this is a me issue. It's an internal struggle. Like if I had a choice, I would rather be small. But when I look at other tall people, I don't feel like, oh, they look so big. No, I'm like, wow, that's a very cool girly. But I don't feel that way about myself. It's easier to see over people. Not really. I mean, a 10 centimeter difference is not that much. Like, if we're talking about, like, Disneyland, unless you're, like, really, really tall, like 190, I don't think it makes that much of a difference. Because you still see the head in front of you. You can wear clothing meant for Westerners, but I want to wear the cute Japanese clothing. The cute skirts, and the tops, and the dresses. To be imposing. I feel like that's only true if you're like really, really tall. Like if you're like 2 meters and everyone's like, wow. But even then, I just wish I was smaller. Easier to find shoes. Small. Cute. Easier to find clothes. Don't look huge. But I guess the whole modeling thing I did was because of my height. But I mean, I didn't do it for all that long anyway. In the grand scheme of things, it wasn't that much of a benefit. I need Lyra. I need Lyra to be here. I need Lyra to be here too. I need her to like list some of the disadvantages to being small. You did modeling before? Yeah, when I was younger, I did modeling. It wasn't my thing though. So I stopped after a little bit. The taller they are, the harder they fall? Oh, the harder they fall and easier. Is that true? Do you have like weaker bones if you're taller? I don't know. Do you have weaker bones if you're taller? I mean, if I were to fall, I feel like I break a couple things. I feel like I'd break a couple things. But yeah, modeling isn't like all that fun. I wasn't really like passionate about it. It was just kind of like one of those things that you do because it like sounds cool for a little bit, and then after you like do it for like a while, you're like, yeah, okay, I'm good.
Victory screech!
How are you doing? Yeah, you have to be like really, really tall. I feel like being above average, but like not super, super tall is the worst height to be. Like if I was 165, I wouldn't complain as much, you know? I'd be like, okay, at least I'm only like a little bit over the average, but no. 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 I just hate having to find clothes. Yeah, it's 700 words, okay. Oh, some famous basketball players now need like crutches and stuff. That is true. I heard that, especially, I think for certain sports, but like especially for figure skating. Sorry, I have medalists on the brain. Yeah, you benefit a lot more if you're really small. I hope your max will become. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I know anyone who's 2 meters. I know one person who's like 2 meters, but they are surrounded by like taller friends, so it doesn't really stand out as much. I don't know. I I feel like when you're 2 meters, people do start to like look though. They start to be like, whoa, that's really tall. Yeah, and then my tallest girly friend, well, not friend, but like I knew her a long time ago. She's 185, and her husband 150, 60, I think 160. They have like a 25 centimeter height difference. So cute! See, I think it's cute. When I look at other people, I'm like, oh, that's cute. But like when it's me, I feel self-conscious about it. So see, this is 100% me issue. Yeah, I know. Cause I've told this story before, but yeah. So she's like 185 centimeters, and she's a volleyball player. And this was a while back when I was still like studying Japanese. Like this is a long time ago. And I used to like tell her, or no, I used to like ask her like, do you find it like difficult to date because you're so tall? Like, is it like really hard to find guys who are like taller than you? And she's like, well, you don't have to find guys that are taller than you. Like my fiance, or like I think they're already married. She's like, my husband is like 160, and I'm like, really? And she was like, yeah, girly, just don't think, you're thinking too much about it. At the end of the day, like, who you like, you're not gonna like them because you're taller than you. You're gonna like them for other reasons. I'm like, oh, yeah, that is, because I was really young. I think I was like maybe like 18 when, like, I first started in that class. And she was like much older. But we were like sitting on the same table in Japanese class. I wonder how she's doing. But yeah, I've always kept her in my memory till now. Cause she was like showing me like the wedding photos, and she was like, "You're still young. Don't worry too much about it. You're thinking way too much about like physical appearance. Trust me." I'm like, "Okay, got you." More medalist. Oh, it was so good. Ah, my tears. See what I mean? It's a good show. It's a good show. It's a really good show. My tears. But yeah, they recently dropped the recent chapter of the manga, so I don't know how far the Medalist anime is gonna animate, but I hope they I don't know. I hope they get pretty far in, because there's a lot of stuff I like to see animated. Normally when I read the manga for an anime, I don't bother watching the anime again, because it's like I already know what's gonna happen. But I wanna see. Yeah, I think 56 came out. Was it 57? I don't remember. What was I talking about? Yeah, but I wanna see the skating animated. I need to see the skating actually animated. Let's see. What do I wanna do for my birthday? What do I wish for my birthday? Do you guys realize that as we're counting down to my birthday, you guys are watching me get older in real time? This is live caught in 4K. You guys are gonna watch me live get 1 year older. How are we thinking about it? Do you think the Seion Aera 2 years from now is just gonna be like really, really mature? Do you think she's gonna immediately be an adult? What kind of person do you think Seion Aera from 2 hours from now? From 2 hours from now would be? Key, if you check their YouTube channel, sometimes they do post like behind the scenes of like the motion capture. It's actually really interesting. Oh, she might have a clean room. But she never had a clean room. There's people I've been watching for 5 years now. There's big changes. Yeah, because I mean, when we first started, I was in college. You guys watched me deal with COVID. You watched me graduate. You watched me get my first job. You watched me move overseas. But for those of you who are the older ones, at least. Oh, Goino, thank you! Oh, for the upcoming movie? I hope so. I really do. But I mean, a movie means they're gonna like pour a lot more like resources into it, so I'm like really excited. What is the J word? Yeah, you guys are here to see me move. Some of you have like sat through 3 models as well. Oh, a job. Yeah, you guys watch me get my first, and my first job still is my current job. That's wild, and I had to watch some of you graduate. I watched Tenet graduate, which is really weird to me. Yeah, it's very weird to me. It's very weird to me for some of you to be like graduating, cause like, like what do you mean? What do you mean you guys are not just like children? Like, what do you mean you're not just all students? Like, what? Some of you be graduating? You're in the workforce? You have a job? Yeah, Sanus, you were before Japan. You were before Japan. Lots of YouTubers tell me about how our viewer watch her through her entire college, job hunt, get hired, get fired. Yeah, because I think a lot of things happen in a very short amount of time, and I really like to share, well, as long as it's not too personal, I do like to share most of what happens in my life with everyone. Because you guys are my captive audience, you have to listen. you do kind of have to listen. So for the most part, I do share, but yeah, I haven't really had anything interesting happen. I mean, we graduated, and then I got a job, and then I moved, and that's about it. I don't know what the next big milestone in my life is gonna be. Have you guys thought about it, like what your next milestone is? I don't know. Oh, like marriage, or like buying a house. Or like getting a pet, getting a new pet. Well, not in Soleil's lifetime, but maybe just like maybe 5 years in the future or something. Ah, adulting. Hello, Green and welcome. Yeah, your next milestone is getting university. Oh, you're gonna do good. You're gonna do good. I believe in you. I believe in you. I know how much you study. Oh no, Lollipop, you meant like your next milestone is gonna be marriage. Ah, that is true. I guess marriage is like kind of a big milestone. Adulting scares me. I'm so not ready for it. I think when I was oh, you meant my. What would you guys even do if I was like, hi, I'm getting married like tomorrow? Marriage countdown. Oh wait, I wanted to talk about something and then I forgot. Yeah, adulting. I don't know. I feel like I think I took it like one step at a time. I know that when I graduated college, I was really, really scared of getting a job, cause like you hear all these things, right? Like you hear a lot of people. I don't know anyone who talks positively about their job. Now, that's not to say that all jobs are like negative, but I feel like most people, you kind of see jobs as like you mostly talk about the negatives of it, right? Like no one's really like, oh my goodness, I love my job. Let me tell you all the good things that happen in my job today. Like that's not really something that happens, right? So I remember being like really, really scared right out of college because I was like, oh my goodness. Like, this is gonna be a job. Like, what if I, like, mess up? Like, am I gonna get, like, yelled at in front of everybody and then, like, fired? And, like, I remember, oh my goodness, this is, like, my first interview. Like, what do I even say? My college, I don't know if this is true for everyone else's college, but ours didn't really prepare us we didn't really have a class of, like, how to do interviews. How to submit your resume. Like, that wasn't really a thing. I guess they kind of assumed that everyone would just like do their own research, but honestly, it would have helped. Would have helped to have like, this is what to say in an interview. This is the normal mistakes that people make, and you know, like to practice it. Yeah, we didn't have that. So I remember being like really, we didn't even have like career counseling. I think everyone who was a little bit more like of a go-getter than I was, they were like looking up internships in their second year, and I'm like, what? We haven't graduated yet. But like I was also part of the COVID generation, so Things were a little bit difficult. Things were like a little bit different for me, for like us specifically, I think. But I remember being so scared. Like on my first day of work, I didn't dare to talk to anyone. I was like so polite to everyone, and like it was just like really, really stressful because I didn't know how to conduct myself in an office. I'm not sure if this is like a millennial Gen Z. I don't know what I am. I don't know what I am. I think we said last time I was Gen Z. I don't know if this is like a Gen Z thing that like you're not really sure how to conduct yourself in the workplace. But yeah, I had that problem and it was really, really difficult. But I think you just come to adapt to it, and like after 6 months I was kind of like yeah, and then after a year I was kind of like yeah, and then now I think I'm like everyone's. Now I'm like the oldest one. That's whenever my interns are in trouble, I always help them out, because I remember I had like an office onesan that like always helped me out. So now I'm the office onesan. Hold on, let me hydrate. You're Z. Yeah, I'm Z. Okay. So I am Gen Z. People still think college is a place for... Yeah, I did like a lot of academic research, like a lot. We were doing research, we were writing papers. I think I have my name on like a couple of academic papers because I was like a research assistant for like a couple of professors. But then they just let you go. You're like, okay, bye, you graduated, and like, huh? How, what do I do now? Like I didn't even know how to like look for jobs. I just like Googled where to look for jobs. And then I just like applied to like a whole bunch of places, and then I got into the one I'm in now. But yeah, I don't know. Adulting is definitely really scary. And then after that, I had to deal with how to move to another country. What did you study vaguely? Well, that is a question. Hold on, let me think about how I want to answer that. What did I study vaguely? Communication science? I think? Yeah, let's go with that. I think if you were to ask me if my degree has played any part at all into my current job, I would have to say no. Cause a lot of the things that I use in my current job were things I learned in extracurriculars. Cause in communication science, that is exactly what it sounds like. You do everything that's like, well, you do like a little bit of mass communication, but a lot of it is research based. So writing research papers, learning about business communication, health communication. What else? See, I don't even remember. I don't even remember when I went to college. A lot of the stuff I know now has been like taught on the job. Like, I still remember my very first day. The boss was like, hey, do you do web design? I'm like, no. And he's like, okay, well, can you just do a quick Google search on how to do it? I'm like, okay. But he was I guess he's like nice about it. He would always be like, hey, I need you to do this thing that you've never done in your life, but like also you have like a couple weeks to learn it, and then you figure it out from there, okay? I'm like, yeah, okay. Thanks for following, welcome. How you doing? Hi, up to much welcome. Yes, I will check ClickUp just because you've brought it up. I have no messages. Okay, we're good. Hi, birthday, hello, welcome. Soon, an hour and a half. In an hour and a half, I'm going to be a changed, mature person. You're gonna be so excited. You're gonna be like, wow, I barely recognize her. She's such a changed and mature haya. Yes. Same, you thought you'd be doing some cutting edge research. You were using a multi-million device to scan the crystal structure, and after you graduate, you suddenly, yeah! I mean, I don't hate it. Like, if I had to talk about if I hate or love my job, I'm in the middle. I appreciate having my job. Like, I wouldn't want to quit it. But is it like my passion, the thing I love most in the... No, it's not. But it pays the bills. And I have a somewhat good time. Everyone's really nice, and because I have seniority, I can can abuse my power a little bit. How's the stream? It's been good. Thank you for your birthday. My roommate is like my roommate has instructed me to not leave the room until stream is over, and then when stream is over, I have to tell them that stream is over. I think they might be setting up a cake in the living room. I'm very excited for this cake. I'm very excited for it. Mr. Deepa, welcome. You can tolerate the job. Yeah, I tolerate the job. I mean, I definitely be in trouble if I lost it, but because you guys know that at some point of time when I moved to Japan, I was considering getting employment here. But because there's a couple things that I did want to do and a couple of interviews I did go to, but I don't know. What's the word? Don't break it if it's not broken. That's not it. Don't fix it if it ain't broken. That's kind of what I was thinking. Like, don't fix it if it ain't broken. Like, don't quit it only to like do something new and then you don't like it. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Yeah. So it's like, it's cool. I'll just hold it out until like I get fired or something, and then I'll look for a new job. Like, what is the setting meant to do? I know. Has anyone, I guess, unless you have like a very, very specific university what's that in English? Major! Unless you have like a really, really specific major, like for example, biomed or engineering, accounting. Like, unless you have like a very specific major that like links directly into the field you want to go to. Yeah, I feel like it doesn't really matter. I don't know, maybe you can post it in Discord and then I can look at it there. We're all getting a slice. I don't know what it is yet. I'm very excited. I don't know what they got. But I've already received one present, which was from my roommate's mom. They gave me 1 kilogram of prosciutto! Maybe I'll put the prosciutto on the cake. Yeah? Yeah? Oh, you went to Haitila for dinner where I made the booking. I specifically asked for no special occasion. I think one of my... Oh. Have you guys ever been in that situation where you go to a restaurant and then they bring out the cake and they said, happy birthday? Oh. I have never actually. And I'd be lying if I said that I didn't want that experience. Honestly, let's look at the positives. I have too much. Let's look at the positives. That sounds like really fun. I have never had that, honestly. Maybe one day someone will do it for me. They'll like surprise me and be like, "Hey, we got the whole thingamajig to sing. We got the whole restaurant to sing for you. How do I Discord. You can post it anywhere in Discord. If it's a link, you can also just post the link somewhere." Wanted to make myself a sandwich and put it in the toaster, and like an idiot, I waited in front of the toaster for 15 minutes for blazing wasn't plugged in. I have done this with rice before. I'm like, I'm gonna make some nice rice to go with my side dishes. And then I finished cooking the side dishes, and then I opened the rice cooker just to see the rice with the water, and I didn't press the button. I didn't press the button. Worst feeling. I get you, Yuko. I get you. Because it takes so long. Can you guys plan a surprise party for me? Can you call like a restaurant and be like, "Hey, can you sing for Seion Aera for her birthday?" I don't know. I mean, I'm older now, but I still feel like I missed out a lot by like never having a birthday party. I don't know. I feel like I'm missing out. You know what the worst part was? My dad was doing a cringy dance on the side. Or my traditional birthday song arrangement to a full jazz fest remix. Listen, I know you're embarrassed. I know this is an embarrassing event for you, but I have to be honest, I am actually really jealous. When's my mom gonna do that? When's my mom going to remember my birthday? Maybe this year. I'm hopeful. Maybe this will be the year that she sends me like a happy birthday. Maybe. We'll think about it. You guys want to bet on it? Shall we bet on it? If she sends me a happy birthday, I will. And it has to be within the day with no prompting from me. Would you actually want that? Yeah. Yeah, I want to celebrate my birthday with my family. And then for the whole restaurant to sing me happy birthday. And then for my mom to do like a funny dance. It sounds like a good memory. Welcome. Thank you. How are you doing? Yeah, it sounds like a good memory. Does it not? It sounds good to me. It sounds good to me. I take your place. I take your place. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, my throat is still not huge. Oh, how do you open a DOCX file? How to... Sorry, hold on. I got you, poo-poo. Hold on. How to open DOCX file? Google Docs, okay. When I got back, I realized what was happening. I was like, wait a minute, I never organized this. That was the best part. That's the best part because it's a surprise. It was a surprise party. I'm jealous. Hello, Rico. Thank you. We live in. Let's swap places. Let's swap places. I will enjoy this on your behalf. I will enjoy this on your behalf. Oh, wait, hold on. That's not... Oh, this is a Word doc? Wait, hold on. No, I can figure this out. I can figure out how to open documents. Hold on. I'm an adult. I've opened a document or two in my day. How does this work? Have you guys already read it? Hold on. Wait, I can figure this out. Oh, I found it! You skimmed it? It's really good? A comprehensive document. Okay, you know what? Okay, wait, Pipple, how long are you gonna be here? I'm thinking I'll wait to read it until my actual birthday. Are you up for that, or do you want me to do it now? Thanks, Bobby, so much. Just imagine how I feel whenever you sing happy birthday when I visit your stream. I'm sorry. I don't want it to make it seem like I'm laughing at your suffering. I do understand. I hate being the center of attention. I really, really do. I hate being the center of attention, but I will admit, as someone who has never had a surprise party or never has had a party in general, I am kind of jealous. Now, okay. So Poo-Poo has wrote me a comprehensive document on my entire existence. Basically, they've written a Wikipedia article on Seion Aera. What is happening here? What is happening in this document? Can I actually open it up on stream? You know what? I'm just gonna read it. What started this, by the way? What did I ask? What did I ask you to write? How did we get here? I remember asking someone to document my entire existence. Is this it? No, it's okay. I have it opened. Ooh, a comprehensive... Ooh, it's like an SCP entry. Let's go. The anomalous entity known as Celestial... Oh, yeah, my name on Discord is Celestial Gungunganga. has existed on Earth for God knows how long. Her origin remains unresolved. Yes. Eyewitness claims constantly describe a roughly 170 centimeter tall humanoid Hey, not humanoid. Human. Long blue hair carrying a heavy golden undertone, correct? She proclaims, not proclaims, true, to be an otherworldly celestial princess, and her outfit definitely matches that title. The SCP Foundation has launched a public investigation of this anomaly. They have confirmed. Wait. They have confirmed that whichever human life form gets within a 3-meter radius of celestial Gungunganga begins to experience some form of cognitive deterioration. Specifically, the degradation of synapses due to the sheer unpredictability of this otherworldly being. Okay, hold on. Oh, there's more. MRI scans of victims have provided peculiar results. The originally damaged synapses have been replaced by a super chat routing system, which lets them communicate to this being during her streams via Twitch chat. Yeah. So if I was a creepypasta SCP, this is that. Okay, I'm carrying on. Unfortunately, they have deemed this being not worth their time. What do you mean? Designed this anomaly as a SAFE, safe class anomaly, despite the dangers Celestial Gunganga actually possesses. Counterpoint. I don't have a counterpoint. Okay. All SCP investigations on this anomaly have ceased ever since 2 years ago. Currently a new investigation is being launched by Poo Poo is the detective in charge. Private government detective responsible for studying the VTuber shenanigans. Yes, okay. Oh, okay. Celestial Gugunganga, better known as Seion Aera, a name that is way too pretty for someone who uses lotion-contaminated water to wash her rice bowls. Okay. Counterpoint! Rice doesn't have to be washed. Rice doesn't have to be washed. No, listen! Thank you for the posture check. So I had some lotion on my hands. So I washed some rice. Arrest me. Lotion, I had hand cream. My hands were dry. And I had head cream, and then I washed the rice. What is wrong with it? That's right, nothing at all. What sort of font would you like? Baloo. Sorry, that is actually a font. Baloo. To top things, oh wait, there's more. To top things off, she reuses those same rice bowls after leaving them to dry for 24 hours and proceeds to eat out of them. Okay, listen. Okay. It seems I have to... Well, I mean, you're right. But it seems like I have to defend myself. Okay, there was a community goal. And the community goal was, if it was achieved, I would have to wash rice and do like rice washing ASMR on stream. Okay? Okay, listen. I've never washed rice. I put the water in the rice, and then I brought the pot to the stream room, and I had lotion on my hands because my hands were dry, and then I started to like swish the rice, like, and then I stopped there, and then I just left it, and I was like, okay, the rice is washed. And then Chad was like, Seion, you have to empty the water and then do it again like multiple times. I'm like, I'm not doing that. The deal was to wash the rice, and I did. And then we ended stream like a while later, and then I went to bed. Because this was back when I was in college, and like I actually had to like sleep and wake up at like a certain time, and then. Well, actually, no, it might have been a weekend. I think it was a weekend. I don't remember, but I went to sleep and I forgot about it. And then the next morning, I woke up and I was like, oh, the rice. I forgot. I just left it on the desk. So I just took the entire pot as it was and then I just cooked it and then I ate it. It was fine. I'm alive. I lived. It just goes to show. Human beings, we are very resilient. It works. It's fine. Yes, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. You just, yeah, you don't have to empty the water after you wash it. As long as you like swish 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 in the water, it's good. It's good. It works. It works. This girl's immune system has to be strong. Oh, you're gonna drop a person's name in here? I don't know who this is. Has to be stronger than Ronnie Coleman. I don't know who this is. With the amount of contaminated rice cream, it's fine. It's fine. It has water and it has lotion. Listen. Rice doesn't have to be washed. It doesn't have to be washed. Seion Aera has also demonstrated a weird obsession with Chikawa. It's not weird. It's not weird. Chikawa is a little guy. He's small. He's a little guy. It's cute. So much that she has the ability to yeah, I do. Traumatistic. Chikawa flow state. Tending to a white little gremlin. It's cute. My little Chikawa model's cute. I should make a Chikawa model, honestly. While growing small bunny ears and having the appetite of a crocodile. Do crocodiles eat a lot? I hope they do. In this form, she also loses up to 80% of her intelligence. Okay. That's a lot. But it's not like that matters because we don't even know if Seion Aera has brain cells left after. Okay. Right. Okay. Can we do like a quiz stream? I need us to do something quiz related, like a quiz stream, because I can't stand for this Seion Aera is dumb slander. Is there like a type of online quiz or like an online, I don't know, like maybe a math paper that I could do? No, not like a quiz based off of me, but like we go find like a test paper and then I do it and to prove that I'm smart. Can we do that? Because I need to beat these allegations. I need people to know that my brain is actually very huge. I should look it up. I'm gonna look it up later. Seion Aera, oh my goodness, this is so long! Also demonstrates a pathological fixation on shaving the eyebrows of her Twitch viewers before they go to sleep. Yes. Rumor has it, ever since she shaved her eyebrows or trying to do a makeup tutorial, they never grew back. They did grow back! They did grow back! It just took a really long time. She constantly prunes, I don't know what that means. Her eyebrows, which are actually the eyebrow hairs collected from her victims. No, actually I keep them in a jar. That's why they look too perfect, because she I don't know what prunes means. I feel like that's a fruit. Sounds like a fruit. I think a prune is a fruit. I'm going to make this as a note. Prune is fruit. The CIA has been wary of Seion Aera's stealth capabilities. She's been able to sneak into the rooms of her viewers and conduct this eyebrow shaving activity without even leaving trace of her break-ins or her shavings. Yeah! Have any of you caught me in your rooms in the middle of the night shaving of your eyebrows? No, you haven't. Exactly. There was not a single hair follicle left after her machination, I think? She even hides how she broke into the house in the first place. Yes. I mean, the answer is I live in your walls, in case you guys didn't know. Conspiracy theories theorize that she's able to teleport to a viewer's vicinity via the super chat routing system. Yes. That has been implemented instead of the victim's damaged brain synapses. Yes, because every single second you spend on the stream, you actually get a little bit dumber. case you guys didn't know. Okay, hello. Have a good night. Thank you. During one of her streams, Boo Punisher attempted to fire a radar beam through her window, try to get a reading on her radar cross-section. I also don't know what them... Am I stupid? I might be stupid. Absolutely nothing showed up at a 5-meter range. I have no idea what this means. Oh, there's something about fighter jets. It says that I'm stronger than a fighter jet. Yes, that's totally what it says. Correct. Further study of Seion Aera has indicated that she loves Espanol. It's written as Espanol. Listen, I do like learning Spanish. It's fun. It's fun. Should we actually do like a Duolingo Spanish learning stream? I feel like that would be a good time. Ooh, that could be a fun time. You guys can just watch me suffer for a couple hours. Oh my goodness, all of your Spanish nicknames are written in here. Oh, hi, Chapaka. How are you doing? How was your stream? It's not educational, I know, but it's fun. Maybe it'll teach me weird sentences like, where is the blue cat? And I'll be like, yes. There. It'll be good. It'll be a fun time. Will I actually learn anything? No. Will I learn more than, caca en los pantalones, baño rápido? Yes. Happy birthday for tomorrow, thank you! Shut up, I would rather not do that if that's okay. What even does that mean? Caca en los pantalones, baño rápido? It's a very important phrase. You have to, you need to remember this because, it's one of those phrases that you're always going to need on, like, vacation. Another one is, soy la mujer queso is very, very good for, like, introductions. So you would say, like, hello, my name is Seion Aera, soy la mujer queso. Yeah, remember it. It will help you out. Where do we lift off? Oh, caca, castigador! I forgot about that! Poo-poo Punisher means caca, castigador. Oh, I don't remember what Lyra's one means. Lyra's one is La Pequeña Lyra Pasa. What does that mean? I only know that pasa means payas. I don't know what this last one means. I don't remember. This infatuation has no clear cause. Listen, I like to learn things. We like to learn on this stream. Seion Aera's speech is nothing short of otherworldly. She mispronounces, okay? Words like prosciutto and abominable. Listen, one of these days, you know what? 1.5 hours from now, I'm going to be a different person. And I'm going to be able to say abominable. Ask me in another 1 hour and 20 minutes. The pronunciation is probably due to how her native language is from the galaxy. Yes, that is correct. Which is why she's able to make sounds like... I wonder where the Nya came from, honestly. Did you guys know that we actually have like a lot more sound alerts that I actually have to take out? Because apparently sound alerts have limits. We actually used to have I had to look up like a couple of audio clips for Kaitsu the other day, and I came across some like a really, really old sound alerts. Are you evolving in an hour? I am. It's a good shower. Okay, have a good shower. There's a lot of stuff in there. Maybe one day I'll consider sharing them. But we had like the one, and we also had what's the other one? I think there was like a baby voice one as well. Anyway, okay. Despite being so peculiar is a good word. I will take it. Seion Aera's image is from into yet another form, not Chico, but Megan. This form is much rarer, but the obvious sign that she has undergone this transformation is by the deepening of the voice and the sudden increase in intelligence. Yeah. I really wonder how long it's gonna take for newer Nebulites to really think that my name is Megan and that I'm 36. Cause I feel like I just really want to know, especially for those of you who are new. If I told you that my name is Megan and I'm 36, would you believe me? Like, if I were to be like, yeah, I'm actually 36, would you believe me? I just want to know. You're 36. No, you wouldn't believe me. Okay. But like, what if I was? What if I was 36 though? Like, would you guys be very surprised? You would? Because I remember asking this question the first time we started this like Megan meme, and a lot of people were like, no, if you said you were 36, I'd just assume you're lying. I'm not new, but I wouldn't believe it if I was new. Wearing Discovery was in my Poop Punisher an hour and a half ago during one of her streams. Aera has radar capabilities, but not just any radar. The highest quality, active, electronically scanned array radar, despite sneaking to chat with just a single email, and I was able to pinpoint Poop Punisher within seconds. I'm good at that! See, here's the thing about a chatting streamer. My eyes are locked into chat 24/7. Despite Aera's potential danger, she's well loved by many. By her many fans, having a signature high pitch. Is it really that high pitched? I don't think it is. It's not that bad. Up until now, she has not shown too much animosity towards human beings, so it is safe to assume that she will not be a global skill threat. Not for now. Not for now, at the very least. Currently, the government is considering using her for therapy. Yes, you guys should. You guys should talk to me. Tell me what's wrong. I'm kidding. Please don't. Please don't. I am not certified in any way. My voice carries dopamine-inducing effects. Hearing her voice and watching her shenanigans on the stream might actually cure. No, this is not medically accurate information. Currently, Aera just streams in her humble and totally clean abode. She's been given a warning by authorities for non-consensual eyebrow shaving. Hey! I mean, if you guys don't notice it, is it really that bad? She has not done such blasphemous actions, yeah, as far as you guys know. Citizens are warned to stay away from this. I keep reading abode as Adobe. Because the pile of unwashed dishes oh my goodness, speaking of the unwashed dishes. It's getting bad. It's getting. Let's just leave it at that. As such, she is being deemed as safe for the public to watch and has enjoyed a happy streaming experience for a while now. End of comprehensive document. Thank you, Boo-Boo. This will be in the archives. In a thousand years, we will print this out. I'll bury it in my backyard, and in 1,000 years from now, people will know. People will know what I was. People will know what I was and who I am. Let me skip the part that's personal. Ooh, there's a thing in Spanish that I can't read. Despite the atrocity you've committed to the rice gods, I do not forgive you, but if any of you can convince me that rices have to be washed, I do it. But I don't think any of you can. I still need to know though how much goon can a wait, I can do this. I still need to know though how much goon can a goon gan goon if a goon gan could gan goon. I'm glad I was able to clear that for you. Thank you for wishing you an early birthday. Thank you! Mo, let's not talk about that. First grandma VTuber? Actually, wasn't there, yeah, wasn't there a VTuber a while back that was, well, trending is the wrong word, but like I remember coming across and she said she was like 50 something and everyone was like, I don't know, I don't think What's that? I tend to feel like a lot of VTubers are older. So it wouldn't be that out of the realm of possibility, right? Like if I said I was 36, I feel like people would believe me. I did enjoy Fufu. Thank you. This will be in the archives. This will be in the archives, documenting Seion Aera and her existence. And her existence. There goes my windows. Yeah, cause aren't most VTubers older? Well, I guess I started in college. Now to use Microsoft Word, I'm scared about what you're telling the fonts are. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like you guys would believe me, right? If I said I was what would you guys believe? Let's say I am actually, what would you guys believe? In Japan, there are like literal grandma VTubers. Yeah, there are. It's honestly really wholesome. There's also like well, she's not a VTuber, but I'm sure you guys know her. There's this like grandma in Japan who like she has a YouTube channel where she like plays games. I don't know why it's so wholesome. It's so wholesome for me to like watch videos like that. It's just really cute. all my grandma plays is like a Candy Crush. Hi, like welcome. Thank you. How are you doing? You wouldn't believe me if I you wouldn't believe me if I said I was 26, 30, but you wouldn't believe me if I said I was 36. Okay, so half of chat doesn't think I'm mature. That just means I have to think like someone who's 36. Is anyone in chat 36? Let me I need to mimic. Tom! Tom! Can you tell me what it's like to be? I'm kidding. This is a joke. I'm not doxing Tom. Name the follow, like welcome. How are you doing? We're not gonna dox Tom, but how would someone do I actually know anyone who's 36? I think the oldest friend I have, or like the oldest person I know who's like close to me and is not like a parent. It's like my oldest cousin is like 33. And then I have friends who are like 30, like early, very early 30s. I don't know anyone who's like 36 though. So they probably like both 35 and 20. I'm doing good, I'm glad. Not gonna lie, I think you're in your mid-20s, but could be deceiving us because many of the older VTubers I know have heard to act younger than they are. I don't know about acting younger than I am, but I can assure you that this is Seion Aera. I'm not as loud if you see me in real life. I'm not as like, yeah, I'm not as loud and I'm not as energetic maybe if you were to have like a in real life conversation with me, but this is pretty much me. Everything I've described to you guys about like my life, yeah, it's all real. I know sometimes people think I'm like lying about things. Yeah, I wish I was, honestly. I really wish I was, but I'm not. Yeah, I mean, I showed you guys a photo of my mold, so. I showed you my mold. Please respond. Yeah, when I'm in when I'm in work mode, I think I'm like really mature. Or have a good night, Poo-Poo. When I'm around people who are younger than me, or like significantly younger than me, then cause it's different if like you're in a school setting and like everyone is kind of in the same age. But I feel like with VTubing friends, sometimes you get like a further range of ages, especially when you like hang out. So like if I know someone who's 35, I also know someone who's like maybe like 20. And like if there's a significant age difference between me and like someone younger, I tend to like take on like the big sister role, you know? Like Excuse me, she asked for no pickles, so... But if everyone else is older than me, then I naturally go into like the little sister mode where it's like, oh, everyone is like so old and mature. Oh no, they put pickles in my burger, but I don't want to say anything about it. But like if it's someone else, I'm like, excuse me. She asked for no pickles. Thank you. I don't know what it is. Holly, thank you. Oh, when you said you were 38, you genuinely believed it. I don't know if I should feel happy about that or not. I want no pickle, no ketchup, no mustard. Yeah. I normally do no pickle, no mustard. I'm okay with ketchup. It depends on what. It depends on what food we're talking about, though. Should I only hydrate? But yeah, does anyone like kind of like change your personality based on who you're hanging out with? Because when I'm at work and my interns are all they're like college age, right? Some of them are not even college. Some of them are like in high school, like late high school, and they're like doing like their high school internships, so they're babies. Yeah, I tend to be like really I don't know if it's like I'm trying to like prove that I'm mature when I'm not, but I tend to be like, oh, it's okay, I got this. Oh, you didn't bring enough money for lunch today? It's okay, I'll treat you to some bubble tea. Oh, you made a small mistake, but you have plans after this? It's okay, you go home first. I'll do this. I'll settle this for you. But then when I'm alone or when I'm with people around my age or like older than me, suddenly I develop like learned incompetence. Does anyone else feel this way? Like you're a lot more confident and you act a lot more mature once you're around like people younger than you. Like for example, if you're in your 20s and you're around your maybe cousin who was like 10. Like, don't you just naturally act a lot more mature? Like, oh, I got you. No, you don't. You receive pressure from the seniors. Huh. Around seniors, it depends how senior. I need them to still be in the same generation as me. If they're a generation above me, I get really, really nervous talking to them. But yeah, most of my friends are either the generation below me or they're in the same generation I am. But yeah, recently I noticed because I was hanging out with a group of people and it was a group of people who have really, really varied ages. Like the oldest one is like 32 and then the youngest one is like 20. And we're all kind of just like slotted in between. And then we asked the youngest girl, like, does she see us as like adults? Like, do we have like older people vibes? Or does she perceive us as like the same age? Like, does she perceive us as her peers? Or does she perceive us as like older people? And she said that me and a couple of others, like, she perceived us as older, like, senpais. I'm like, really? But there's also, like, a few other of my friends that she said, like, yeah, I perceive you guys as my peers, but I perceive, like, Aera and these other two people as, like, my senpais. And I'm like, do I have One-san energy, actually? And then when I asked her why, she said it's because of the way I take care is kind of like the wrong word, but it's kind of like how I look out for her. Thank you for the 7 months! And hello, Haley! No, it's okay, thank you! How are you doing? She said I kind of give like mother vibes. You know, like when we're lining up to get food, I like usher her in front of me and be like, here, come look at the menu. What do you want to eat? Or like, hey, your water bottle's here. Don't forget your water bottle. And she'd be like, okay. And she said that I gave like older sister vibes. So I think I do act like a little bit different when I perceive. I think I do though. Like when someone is younger than me, like significantly younger than me, I start to become like very. I gotta take care of this child. Like I gotta make sure she's eating. I gotta make sure like she's not like at the back. You know, like when you walk in a group, sometimes like one person will kind of like fall behind. Like I gotta make sure she's not falling behind at the back of the group. I gotta make sure that like she orders the food first and like she eats first before I eat. That kind of thing. I think I do like have it in my head somehow. Or like if she finishes her food and I haven't finished my food, I'll be like, hey, you want some of my fries? You still hungry? You want some of my fries? I don't know why. I'm an only child, so I don't really have experience with a sibling at all. Maybe that's why. Maybe I'm trying to act like how I would have acted if I was a big sister. I know that when I was a baby, no, not a baby, but like when I was a child, I really, really wanted a younger sibling. Like, I really wanted to be an older sister, but my mom was like, no, that's not happening. And I remember when I was young, I still didn't really understand how babies were made. So I thought that it was still like, even if my mom said no, I would still be like, I thought that children were things that like just happened. I thought that children and like babies were things that just happened and you didn't have a choice over whether or not they happened. So I was like, well, my mom said no to a little sister, but like maybe I'll get lucky and then the stork will bring me like a little sister. Oh, younger Seion Aera. How pure you were. I have a couple of different ways to act as myself around specific people. If it's family, I'll be very focused and mindful of what I say, except for my siblings and cousins. Yeah, I'm that way too, but it's mostly so that if I'm around older people, I just like make a conscious effort not to curse. Or like to say... to like talk in a way that they don't understand. Like I wouldn't tell my mom or like my aunts and uncles like, yeah, it's just vibes, you know, it's just vibes. Like like I have to change my way of speaking to be more understandable by the general public. The general public. The general public needs to know. The general public needs to know. Yeah, I think that's the only oh, and when I'm around my cousins, the ones who I thought were like 13, but no, they're like 18. What? Yeah, I think I do turn into that little bit of an older sister. I wish you guys could see the older sister part of me, because it comes naturally when I'm around younger people. I wish then you guys would see I'm actually very, very mature. I am mature and I talk about mature things. Taxes. Nest egg. Stocks. Investment. Liquidating assets. Real estate investment. I never had I really, really, really wanted a little sister when I was young. I used to say babies don't come from storks. I was so desperate. I remember when I was young, I would like write letters to Santa being like, please give me a little sister. Without fully understanding that it physically was not possible. I just thought that I would get lucky. Like even if my mom said no, that babies were like randomized by the baby distribution system and that I just like randomly get one if I was just really, really lucky. Because all of my friends had siblings. It was really, really rare to be an only child. I don't know why, but pretty much every single person I know has a sibling, so I felt really left out. So I would like ask Santa, can I please have a baby sister? And eventually I found out how babies were made. And I was like, oh. because I've told the story before. I'm gonna tell it again. Because it's a good meme. When I was a child, I thought that babies were made once you get married and you walk down the aisle. I thought the act of walking with a boy down the aisle was what got you pregnant. So, when I was a child, for the longest time, I would refuse to walk close to a boy in a straight line because I thought that the heavens would mistake that action as a marriage and then I would get pregnant. So, I was hopeful that my mom, going about her daily life, would end up walking next to a guy and then the heavens would be like, ooh, they're married, and then she would be blessed with a child. Yeah. When I presented this theory to my mom, she did not correct me. I was like, babies are made when two people get married and they walk down the aisle, right? Like when you walk together with the person you like, you get pregnant. And my mom was like, mm-hmm. And then I asked, but then how do you know that is marriage? Because when you walk every day, right? Like how does the baby know that this is marriage and not like a normal walk? And she was like, I don't know, they just know. And I'm like, okay. But I didn't trust the system. I still didn't trust the system, so I refused to walk next to a boy for like a good amount of time. I refused to walk next to a boy. I also thought it was delivered by a stork. So like if you walk down the aisle with a boy, a stork will come and give you a baby. I don't remember when I learned that that wasn't true. I think it was during like education, like sex education in elementary. And I was like, huh. Well, that's not that's not what I thought. Just take one off the streets is how I got my sister. No, cause like I didn't even comprehend. I have to defend myself. I was like really young, okay? I don't think I was even in elementary when I had like this idea, but I thought that because babies were like randomly given to people, that some people would get babies that they didn't want. Cause you know the storks would just like leave people's babies on their doorstep or something, and then I was like, whenever someone would, ooh, I gotta. Okay, whenever my classmates would get babies, or like they would be like, I got a baby sister the other day, I would be like, you planning on keeping her? Y'all want her? Cause if not, I could take her. Thinking back on it as an adult, kind of a wild thing to say. Kind of a wild thing to say to another 5-year-old, but I could have sworn that babies were just like randomly left on doorsteps, and it was like, kind of like a free-for-all kind of situation, and that you could just ask people if they wanted their new sibling or not, and that if they didn't want them, they would give them to you. Yeah. Not how that works. Not how that works. Since I forgot, what did I come into? A very, very interesting story. Should be alright if I wrote. I don't know what you're writing, but go for it. Yeah, like the cat distribution system, but like with a baby. That's what I thought. Did anyone else have any like weird misconceptions when you were a child? Like you didn't understand? To be fair, I feel like they do teach it to you pretty late in school. We only learned when I don't know if it's late. But I think we had our first like body class teaching about the human body when I was like 12. I feel like you start asking questions way before you're 12. But yeah, did everyone just believe storks? Cause I was like so sure it was marriage. I was so sure. I was so sure once you get married and you walk down the aisle to stop the storks would just come plant a baby. Oh my goodness, one time my mom even asked me, why is my mom like this? Why does she tell me things like this? She likes to feed into the delusions. She thinks it's the funniest thing in the world. One time she was so annoyed that I kept asking her for a baby sister. She told me to like wait outside the house in the middle of the night because the storks deliver the babies at night, and then to look at all of the doorsteps in our building to see if anyone gets a baby and to take the baby. She was like, you want one so bad? Go find one yourself. Go look at the doorsteps of all the neighbors in the middle of the night, and if you see one, you can have one. Why did my mom tell me that? Why did she tell me that? Why is she like this? Why is she like this? Imagine if you found one. I know. Wild. I did actually try, by the way, but I was too young. I was too young, and I didn't, I couldn't stay up late. Like, I would naturally get sleepy at around, you know, like 10 p.m. when you're a baby. So I tried so hard to like stay up. I'm like, I'm gonna stay up all night, and I'm going to go to the neighbor's house, and I'm gonna take a baby. If my mom will give me a little sister, I'm gonna take this into my own hands. I tried so hard. But around 10 o'clock, I was an eepy girl, so I just kind of fell asleep. There was an attempt, though. There was an attempt. I was determined. There's a non-zero chance. Yeah, she told me a lot of lies like that when I was a child. I think maybe I was one of those children that had like a lot of questions, and my mom didn't always have answers. So whenever it was convenient, she would just lie. Yeah, and I was a very gullible child. I believed when I was young that parents, or not parents, but like adults are always telling the truth. Children lie, but adults always tell the truth. Why did you get your first baby? Unfortunately for me, never. That's why I was always so like jealous of people who are like little sisters. I don't know. I think till this day, I don't know, am I jealous? Are any of you like siblings? Sorry, not siblings. Are any of you like single children that wish you had siblings? Or on the flip side, are any of you like not single children and you wish you were? I'm guessing it's one of those like grass is always greener on the other side kinds of things, right? Cause I've always wanted a sister. I just feel like my life would be so different if I had a sister. Cause I feel like a lot of my early life was marked by like a lot of loneliness. You know, like me talking about how I never really had friends, or I've never even had like a birthday party. I don't know, I feel like all of those would really be helped if I had like a sibling, you know what I mean? But I've also never had siblings, obviously, and everyone I know who have had siblings is like, oh, I wish I was an only child, you're so lucky. So I feel like it's definitely like a grass is greener on the other side kind of thing. You're in the middle of 4. How is it? How is it? Is it nice to have like a big family like that? I've always wondered. Cause you guys know how I have a bunch of cousins, right? I am not only the only girl, I'm the only child. So all of my cousins, they're pairs of brothers. So all of them have 2 brothers in the same family. Like all of them, all the other families except me. I'm the only single child girl. So I don't know. It was very, very common for people to have siblings. I guess only children were more rare back then. Or something, I don't know. I have a sibling and I find them really annoying at times, but I definitely wouldn't trade it for being an only child. That is normally what I hear as well. Like, yeah, you have times where you hate your sibling. You have times where you love your sibling, but you wouldn't like trade them for the world. I was the second, so I pretty much got to do anything I wanted to do. Sometimes, but I'm glad I have a sister. See, now I'm jealous. No, I want a sibling. Have you tried asking your mom to walk next to a guy? Yeah, yes, I have. Thank you for asking. You have a 10-year age gap between me and most of my cousins. Yeah, I have a 10-year age gap. 10 years? No, it's not 10 years. 10 years-ish? Oh, it's not that much. Let's just say 10 years-ish. Age gap of like the youngest cousins, I think. It's about that. I do remember being a child when they were born though. So we're about that range, plus minus a few years, I guess. You can be a younger sister. Professional 1 out of 5 reviews. I can see Lyra. I can see having Lyra and Henne as like my little sisters. I think I'd be like a really good like older sister, because I can be fun when I need to be fun, and I can lock in when I need to lock in and give you serious advice. I feel like I'd be a good older sister. I remember I mean like I remember the birth of my cousins, but I remember being like a child when they were born. I remember like I've seen them in their diapers, you know? So it feels so weird to me, cuz I always say like, "Oh, they're my baby cousins. They're my baby cousins," cuz they are my baby cousins. They used to be like 5 and 6, and then the other day, not the other day, but like at the start of the year I went home, right? And then I'm like, "How old are you now?" And he's like, "Yeah, I just turned 18." I'm like, "What? No, you're not. You're 18. And he's like, "Yeah, I'm 18. Yeah, I'm like dating someone now." I'm like, "What?" No, you're not. You see, I actually got my wig stolen. And yeah, my roommate also has a sibling. My roommate has a brother. So yeah, feeling very left out right about now. I have a 10-year age gap with my younger sister. Ooh, 10 years. I have a friend. Yeah, I have a friend who also has like a 10-year age gap. I don't know. Is it more rough if your sibling is like very far away from you in terms of age? I mean, because I feel like that's a whole generation away. Like, do you have any like similar topics to talk about? That's how I am with my younger two. I had to take care of them, and now they're both high school. Yeah, I used to take care of my baby cousins. They would like come over to my house quite often, and then. But I mean, I was a child as well, but then their mom would ask me, like, "Hey, can you look over their homework?" And I'm like, okay. Like, that's what I remember, and then now I went back, and he's taller than me! I was like, what? I still remember, like, holding him in my arms when he was, like, 3 or something, because my aunt was like, "Aera, can you carry him?" And I'm like, yeah, I can. And then I went home, and he's taller than me! I was like... What? Yeah, I think he's like 180 and he's like 18. I was like, wild how people grow up. But yeah, that's my closest experience to having like a sibling. It's just having like my cousins be born after me, because there's a significant gap between me and them. Out of the older generation of cousins, I'm the youngest one. So after me, basically no children were born ever again until my aunt. Because my aunt is also 10 years younger than my mom. So, you know, like the life steps, she's exactly 10 years apart. So 10 years after she also had, just roughly, but like she also had her own children. And we were all like maybe middle school-ish when it happened. Or like elementary, I don't remember. But I was like, whoa! That's a baby! I've never seen one of those! Thank you, Hydrate! Oh, you and your youngest brother, you share a lot of interests. That's good. Cause I don't share a lot of interests with my younger cousins. They're kind of like, well, I guess we kind of do. They're kind of like into Genshin, and like they're into like Arc. Well, actually, I could get into Genshin. I could get into Arc Knights. I guess we're not that different. But you know, they're into like mobile games. You know, they're into like slightly different stuff. But I guess I could still hold a conversation. I mean, I know Arc Knights. I know Genshin Impact. 10 years. It's not exactly 10 years. It's like a little bit around that. But there is like a really, really large gap between my mom and my aunt, who's younger than her. Like, there's a very big age gap. Yeah, so naturally, there's a really big age gap between me and my aunt's children. I was like 8 having to be. Yeah, I think I was around that as well. Yeah, I had to like babysit them, and I'm like, what? They have homework? These are babies. It's not like being into anime or games and them being. Yeah. They're still into anime and games, but like they like different memes, I guess. Like they're a little bit more of like the TikTok generation. They like yeah, they quote a lot of memes that are just not the same memes that we quote, I guess. What else? What else do they yeah, we're not that different. We do have like similar interests. It's just that I'm just not in my Genshin era anymore. I'm also not in my Arknights era. Actually, wait, Slayboy, are you still here? Has anyone played the new Arknights? Is it fun? Like, is it worth me getting back into Arknights? What's it called? Enfield? Is it worth me getting back into Arknights? Cause I'd be up to get back into Arknights. But yeah, they like to play like FPS games, but they play it on their phones. They play it on your phones. I can't do that. I need my PC. I've been getting a little bit back into Apex recently, actually. New one's pretty nice. It's like a completely different game system though, right? Like the gameplay is different. Yeah, like they play FPS games on their phone. I don't know. And my colleagues who are also, like I said, the interns, they're all like college, high school. They also play games on their phone. Like when we were together, they were like, "Hey, you wanna play like what's it called? PUBG? What's it called? Yeah, it's called PUBG. You wanna play PUBG?" And I'm like, "Oh yeah, sure. You guys wanna like download it on like the computers?" And they're like, "No. We just play on our phones." I'm like, y'all out here playing PUBG on your phones? We can just download it on the PC. We have PCs in this office. And they're like, no. It's easier to just play on your phone. I'm like, okay. I can't. I need the PC. I need to play on the PC. Yeah, on their phones. I'm not sure if it's like a generation thing, because back in my day, when I had like all my older colleagues, we used to like download Overwatch on our office computers. And when the workday was over, we would just like sit and play Overwatch, like all of us on like the office computers. So I was like telling them that, I was like, yeah, you guys know that we can download games on the computers, right? Like our boss won't get mad. Like it's cool. We used to do it all the time. And they're like, no. We just play on the phones. I'm like, maybe I'm the boomer. Maybe I am the boomer, because I really don't understand FPS gaming on like phones. I really don't. On the phones, yeah, but they feel so bad. Exactly. It's still alive. No, this wasn't in Japan. This isn't in Japan. But yeah, I don't know. I didn't know anyone still played PUBG, honestly. It's alright without knowing much of Arknights 1. I have played Arknights 1 though. Is the gameplay fun? But yeah, FPS on the phone is so bad. I hate having to do the little control thing at the bottom left. That is so not a vibe. I just want to play at the PC. And then I remember having this conversation where we're just all talking about like, oh, what type of games do you like to play? And I'm like, oh, I have a Switch too. I like to play like comfy games. Sometimes I play like Apex, Overwatch on the PC. And they're like, oh. And then every single game they listed was like on the phone. I'm like, oh. Oh. It's the first time. It's one of the first times I really feel like, wow, am I really that much of a boomer that I still like to play games on the PC? Is it not trendy? Trendy is the wrong word. Is it not normal anymore to play games on your PC? People be playing them on your phones. It's so small. Only game I play on my phone be Pokemon Champions. The only game I play on my phone is Love and Deep Space. And that's only because there's no PC port. The gameplay can vary because there was like the factory organization aspect, which is needed for your money. Then the combat feels really smoothly and fairly dungeon. Maybe I will give it a go. I've been wanting to like get back into like another game. You're still hip. Thank you. I would like to think I'm still a true gamer for having like a gaming PC and a gaming setup, you know? I still like to think that. But yeah, that's mostly what I've noticed between me and my like younger colleagues or younger cousins. They be phone gaming now. I don't think I could ever be a phone gamer. Oh, you hate Arner personally? I invest too much unnecessary effort and time just so I can analyze their plot. I will admit, I do not know a single bit of Arknight's plot. I played it for just the gameplay. I played it for the characters, the gameplay, and my favorite voice actors in it. That's it. I honestly never really enjoyed plots of like Arknight. Well, it's not that I don't enjoy it. I just don't really care about it. like I can't speak to the quality of it because I don't really care about it. Like for Arknights or what are those? What was that one other game that was like really popular for the story? So I tried it and it really wasn't the vibe. Reverse 1999. I know that one was also really, really popular for the plot, but then I tried a few chapters and I was like, oh. No. For Arknights, I really love the gameplay. Like, the gameplay I absolutely love. Arknights is one of my favorite gameplays of all time. For mobile games, at least. A very good game. But I just wasn't feeling the plot. I'm just not feeling the plot. Yeah, I just feel like the plots for gacha games that don't contain animations, that kind of contain only text, I guess, it's very complicated. They tend to do this thing that I like to call like terminology dumping, where they'll just throw a whole bunch of like cool sounding futuristic words at you and then not tell you what they are until like 3 chapters later, and I'm like, I don't know what you're talking about. Like in chapter 1, they'll be like, oh, those people, they're the Avengers. The Avengers can use, I don't know, hypnosis. And I'm like, what is that? Can we explain? What are the Avengers? What is their power? And then they'll just move on. And I'll be like, oh, we're not gonna explain it. Okay. And then there'll be like a dictionary article that will pop up, and then I have to read the dictionary to understand what it means. I don't know, this is not a very... I feel like this is a problem with a lot of, like, futuristic stories. Like, when things are set in the future, they tend to, like, use a lot of, like, fantasy terms to, like, make it sound really cool, but they don't actually explain to you what the various groups are, what they do, what this ability is. They just kind of, like, dump a whole bunch of, like, world building on you in, like, the first few chapters, and that's normally where you lose me, honestly. Like the world building and the context dumping. What's it called? There's like an actual word for this. What's it called? Exposition. The exposition dump. I can never get past the exposition dump in games like that because they tend to do it They tend to do it a lot. They'll just be like, the Great Fall that happened in 20XX is the Great Fall where everyone fell, and I'm like, what does that mean? What does that mean? What does this mean? That's not explaining anything. 27 minutes, I know. But yeah, I've not seen Enfield, so I don't know. I don't know if it has the same gameplay as Genshin or not. I don't know if it's like open world. I have to check it out though. I just want to know if my favorite character is Gnosis in it. If Gnosis is not in it, then I have lost interest. But yeah, I really wanted to you guys told me I could message like Arknights to like get my account back. I don't know if I want to go that far. Gnosis is not in it, okay. Do you guys ever feel like sometimes you want to go back to a game that you dropped, but you were really, really obsessed with at that point in time? I I can think of 3 games off the top of my head that I was absolutely obsessed with, dropped, and now want to get back into. Onmyoji, Token Rambu, and Arctites. But I know it's not the same. I know it's not gonna be the same. I don't have the meta setups anymore, and I don't have all the gacha characters that I want. Oh, it's set to the characters are different. Oh. Interesting, I didn't know that. Yeah, like when you try to get back into something and there's like, oh, what? This entire thing is different? Ooh, I remember trying to get back into like Vanguard, but like the card game Vanguard, because I used to enter competitions for Vanguard when I was younger, and then I messaged, but I was like talking to like a friend about Vanguard, and I was like, should we like buy a deck? Like, should we like dig out our old decks and then play again? You know, could be fun. We could like get back into it. And then she told me that like, no, they changed the entire rule system. And I'm like, oh, so they pulled a Yu-Gi-Oh on us. They pulled a Yu-Gi-Oh. Stop changing mechanics in games. Let me have fun. When decided I dropped Genshin. I dropped Genshin on Hu Tao's release. I don't remember why I dropped Arknights, but honestly, a lot of games, if I don't have people to play them with, and I don't have people to like talk about the game, I tend to drop it. Cause like I don't really like enjoying. Well, no, I just have trouble enjoying games on my own. Like I need to have a sounding board. I need to like talk to someone about it. I can't just sit here with my feelings. Yu-Gi-Oh! I played for a bit, then saw that someone came on it. Yeah, oh. Yu-Gi-Oh! Used to be so good. Man. I actually really love card games. It's one of my favorite genre of game. The only problem with that is that I feel like all card games become very unfun after a while. Which is unfortunate. It's really unfortunate because it's a genre of game that I absolutely love. But I can't stick with it for too long, unfortunately. Oh, sorry, Nanny, back up! Thank you. Have you tried? No, I haven't. But like, for example, Vanguard was a really good time until season... How do I want to explain this? It's a really good time until power creep starts to happen, and suddenly you can't use your deck anymore. You basically have to like buy a whole new deck with stronger abilities. Is that it? The power creep in Vanguard specifically was like really strong. Like after season 2 of the anime came out, if you still had a season 1 deck, you couldn't win anything. And basically, and because competitions, they didn't restrict the type of decks you could use back then, at least, you could basically just fight someone with just like a really overpowered deck, which is basically the meta, and you're just fighting with a deck that you just really love, and you won't ever win. And I think that's kind of what happens with most card games. For Yu-Gi-Oh! They just started to introduce new mechanics. It's the same power creep. Now there's like pendulum summoning, there's this XYZ summoning, and you're like, what? What? And then you just have a simple deck that you want to have fun with, and then no, you can't do that. So yeah, I really like card games, but it's really unfortunate. It's unfortunate, especially I'd even be up to have like virtual card games. There was a point in my life I enjoyed Hearthstone quite a bit, but found out that if you don't basically put a whole bunch of money into it, it's not gonna work out. So I didn't end up continuing with that. Yu-Gi-Oh! Tournaments have a super insane rule. You have to wear deodorant. Yeah. But yeah, it's ironic because you know how in Yu-Gi-Oh! The big name decks, like the most popular, at least I would think, the most iconic characters are like the Blue Eyes Third Dragon. That's not what it's called. Blue Eyes White Dragon, the Blue Eyes White Dragon deck, or like Exodia, or like Dark Magician. Yeah, none of those decks will win anything. Like, they're such iconic decks, but no, now every player's turn takes 15 minutes. Like, it's just not fun. It's not fun. You gotta wait 15 minutes to get one turn killed. Like, Exodia won a tournament? Now that I am into. But you know what I mean? Like, there's no fun in a game where you have to wait 15 minutes for your opponent to, like, I do this, and then I do this, and then I search my deck, and then I do this, and then I search my deck again, and then I do this, and then I play this trap card, and then I search my deck again, and then I level this one up, and then I move this to the graveyard, and then if I move this to the graveyard, this allows me to search my deck, and then to summon. And then that happens for like 15 minutes. It's like, okay, clearly this isn't the game for me anymore. And that's kind of when I quit Yu-Gi-Oh. Hi, Reed. Oh my goodness, that was wild. Ooh, I'd love to see that tournament. I really enjoyed Pokemon Pocket for a little bit. That was also a really good time. But yeah, I kind of delved into the same, like, every single time I would get matched for a game. Like, I was just playing a deck that I really, really like. Because Clodsire is my favorite Pokemon, right? I would just play a Clodsire deck. And then I would get matched up with, like, 7 Celebi decks in a row. And I'm like, okay. Kind of tired now. Like, it got to the point where whenever I got matched with a Celebi, I would just, like, give them the win. Because I'm like, no, I don't want to fight another Celebi deck. Yeah, I don't know. It's kind of sad that that's kind of what card games devolve into. I guess not only card games, but I feel like card games have it the worst. Cause they'll always release that one card, and then everyone's like, oh. Was a grandpa playing against an ex-champion? Oh my goodness! I wish that. Was there like video? I would love to watch that. Was it like a stream or like a VOD or something? Hopefully the new Pokemon Champion game is fun. I don't know if I'll be doing the new Pokemon Champion. I'll be on the fence about it for a little while because I'm not really into like the Pokemon battling gameplay. Yeah, my nose is itchy. Drop in the Discord, please. I'd love to see it. But yeah, I just want like a fun card game that has like a little bit of longevity without you having to like change your deck or like adding new mechanics every single time. I feel like it happens with Yu-Gi-Oh and Vanguard specifically because they have animes attached to them. So every single time there's a new anime season, they feel like they need to add a new mechanic to like spice things up. So that mechanic eventually gets added into the game as well. Yeah, I don't know if it's as big of a problem with other non-anime card games, but I also don't really know that many non-anime card games. Thank you for the master check. There's this online game that Krabs plays. I'm trying to remember the name. What's it called? It's also a card game, but it's anime based. Ooh, what's it called? I don't remember, and Krabs isn't here. Okay, never mind. I don't remember. I don't remember. But there's like an anime-based one. When an app. What's it called? It's like pretty popular here as well. That I was kind of thinking of trying. Ooh, you know what's really big here as well? The One Piece card game. But I'm also not that into One Piece, so I don't know if I'd really enjoy that. I think most card games eventually become... I don't know, I feel like Yu-Gi-Oh has it specifically worse because they have a lot of chain attacks, like a lot. Something like... What's it called? Something like Pokemon doesn't have that problem, because Pokemon, I think you have like 30 seconds to do your turn. Pokemon moves really fast, so that's a lot better. But like if you're making your card game based off like a whole bunch of chain reactions and you don't limit the amount of actions a player can take in a turn, I think that's when you end up getting the 15 minutes. But yeah, I don't think Pokemon has really changed their rules all that much. The card game has been around for a long time. They've added new summoning, I think. But in general, it's still pretty quick because they very heavily limit how much you can do per turn. No, it's not that I don't like One Piece, but do I like it enough to invest in a card game? Not that much. What is the other card games? Someone said Slay the Spire. Is that like a card game? Like, do you make a deck, collect cards, and play with people? Oh, you do. Huh. Oh, but it doesn't take place on like a play mat. I did hear a lot of good things about Slay the Spire, though. Oh, it's multiplayer! How did people go? Hannah, do you know the name of that one online card game that's anime related that Krabs plays? Please tell me you do. You got one. No, it's not Mahjong. It's not Mahjong card game. MTG? I don't know. What is MTG? Shadowverse. Thank you. Shadowverse. I've heard things. I may want to give that a try. I remember they exist when I was in elementary school, and I remember my teacher take my deck and never returned it. They were a secret fan. They knew you had expensive cards. Oh, Magic the Gathering. Oh. Ooh, I also used to play Duel Masters quite a bit. I don't think Duel Masters ever really caught up to the hype, though. But yeah, I played the Pokemon TCG as well. But yeah, Shadowverse. Yeah, it's also by Seion. I don't know. I don't... Because I don't mind making monetary investments into cards. But I do rather them be physical. That's why I don't really want to invest too much in like an online card game. But if that's what I gotta do to have some fun... Because I like collecting them. I like the look of the card in my hand. I like how they shine when I hold it up. And then I like how you put it down on the table and it makes a sound. It's kind of cool. It's cool to have the physical deck. That's why I don't really invest too much in online card games. And in the real world, if you want to sell your deck, like once you're done playing with it, you can. That's kind of what I like about like IRL card games. I miss it. I really miss it. I used to go around to the card shops all the time. That was like my whole childhood, just going around to the card shops, playing with people I didn't know, and then entering competitions. Oh, the thing about physical cards is that if you want a competitive deck, you'd have to shell it quite often. But wouldn't you just be able to like sell what you don't want, maybe? I feel like it's more worth it in a way, because at least you pay, right? And then you get like a physical thing in your hand, and you can like collect them. You can like make a whole card collection, right? But with like online app only cards, they just live in your phone, and that's about it. Like you can't even sell it, or you can't. Yeah, you can't even put it in an album to look at it when it's pretty. I don't know, it just kind of feels like a waste. What kind of sound does a card make when you put it on the table? Normally, when we have the cards, we not only have the playmat, we have like double protection on the cards itself, so it makes like a sound, and it's really, really cool. It's really, really cool. I never got into the collecting part, I just want to play the game. That's fair. I also never really got into the collecting part, but it does make me happy to have cards of characters I like. Like for Clodsire, I like to have like... I would like the Clodsires and the Whoopers to be like the special AR ones. You know, I'm like, ooh, that's my little Clodsire. It's why I never put any money into like Pokemon Pocket, because... Yeah, I don't have the sparkly card to look at. It's less fun. And it's always like a good memory, because even right now, I still have my like original first Vanguard deck. I don't know, maybe, do you think it'll be worth money? Probably not. But I still have it, my Vanguard deck with like a good amount of URs in there, first edition. It's somewhere in my house. It's still a good memory to look at, and at least now if I want to play again, at least I still have my deck. But like with you have 19 minutes left. It sounds like Flakeboy's counting down to my death. About to get taken out with a sniper rifle? Threat? Flakeboy just coming in, you have 19 minutes left. You won't live longer than that. I don't know. I really want to get into a card game though. I really like card games. My roommate knows I really likes card games, but we just haven't found the one that like makes us obsessed with card games again. I will take a look at Shadowverse though. I'll determine how much of a monetary investment it's gonna be. Cause yeah, whenever I spend money on cards, I just prefer the cards to be real. Uno. I honestly want to play Monopoly with chat. I don't know if that's a thing we can do though. I beat Aera and Uno. Actually, I do not remember this, so that means it did not happen. We do have Uno though. We could play it for like a community night. I want to play Gartic Phone. Yeah, no, I want to play Monopoly. But from what I understand, a lot of the online Monopolies are just like really bad. Like they're just not well done. And those that are, I guess, are just like really expensive or something. I want to play Monopoly. Oh yeah, it's only 4 people. How long do you think a round of Monopoly would work? I think I'll be really good at Monopoly because, as we all know, I'm about to turn 48 and I am very mature and I do things like this on the daily. Like I'm not sure if you guys know this, but I actually like handle money daily. Like I buy things. I buy things daily, and I think Monopoly is about buying things. So I think I'd be like really good at it. I think I'd also be really good at like jail, because I'm very used to jail. So yeah, you guys would be cooked. Lyra, Hannah, and Krabs. I know, it would be so much fun, but I don't think there's any like fun. I mean, I'll look it up. But the last time I looked it up, I remember there wasn't like really anything that's fun. Can we just all play Mario Party? But there's also only 4. I need to find us. What if I got us like a Jackbox party pack? And then we can like all, because I know Jackbox allows like a lot of people. I could get like a Jackbox party pack. I don't know which one. I'll go find the one that's the most fun. And then we could play that. Because I have played Jackbox before and I know it's a lot of fun. I do have one traumatic experience associated with Jackbox though. It's time to talk about my trauma. Someone in the office brought in Jackbox. Now, I don't know which number it was, but I just remember it had kind of like a Halloween dark horror theme. And it was about trivia. Oof. It was about like pop culture trivia. And my colleagues never saw me the same time again. Trivia murder party. Welcome. Thank you. 15 more minutes to my birthday. Yeah, they were just like asking like what year was person born. I'm like, I don't know what this person is. And then everyone around me, just like chat is, everyone around me would be like, oh, Seion Aera, you don't know this person? What? Man, I had it that day. So we'll do something else. Which team won the Super Bowl 1999? Bro, how am I supposed to know? Exactly. I don't know. Maybe we should do it just to see how bad we would all be on it. We'll just gather all the mods because no one is from the US, and then we'll just play it, and everyone would be horrible. Give me VTuber trivia. Ooh. We can do. Let's do a Seion Aera. What's it called? 4 truths, 1 lie. We can do that. We can do a Seion Aera 4 truths, 1 lie. But yeah, I'm not good at any trivia. I know there's like some other really interesting ones though. And for Jackbox, only one person has to buy it, right? Like as long as I buy it, you guys can all play. So that you don't have to, cause for stuff like Uno or like Monopoly, everyone has to have their own copy. So that's not great. Aw, thanks for the follow, Bonbon. Yeah, we normally just do like comfy chatting like this. But it's gonna be my birthday. It's gonna be my birthday. My roommate has like a cake for me, and I'm very interested to see what it is. 1 truth. Actually, we should do like 4 truths and 1 lie for like everybody. Like you guys have to do it as well, and then we see how that goes. I feel like it's gonna go not great. Can you guys do 4 truths, 1 lie right now? Wait, no, is it 4 lies, 1 truth? 4 truths, 1 lie. No, it is. It is 4 truths, 1 lie. It's 4 truths, 1 lie. How do we do that? You like put it in chat. You put in chat 5 statements, and out of the 5 statements, 1 of them has to be a lie, and then I have to figure out which is the lie. Yeah, I can try my best.
Coin.
I don't know you guys that. I know you guys kind of well. No, I don't. I mean, those of you who are older, I think I have a higher chance. I could also do. See, it's harder for me to do because I'm an open book. I have to like actively think about things that I have not told chat yet. Which honestly is not a lot of things. Oh, here we go. The glasses. Welcome! It's been a while. How are you doing? Marasu, thank you. 4 truths, 1 lie. See, cause I gotta make it fair, cause all of the mods they know a lot about me already. I gotta pick something that's very obscure. Man, I truly have no secrets in my life, actually. Now that I'm thinking about it, I really am an open book. Oh, you've been putting effort into 3D modeling and animation. How's that been going? I could not. My brain is too small for that. Let me think really hard. What is something that you guys would not know about me? Ooh, hobbies? I feel like I am pretty open. Well, I don't really have any hobbies. Make this out. What you're seeing right now, this is it. This is it. This is the hobby. This is all I've got. Junior lie, 38 years old, a lie. 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 Ooh, I can like count the amount of plushies in there. Actually, no, that seems like a lot of work. I have a lot of plushies. 10 minutes. Oh, it is 10 minutes. How am I gonna feel being an older person in 10 minutes? Am I going to be mature? Am I going to talk about mature things? If I'm a very different person in 10 minutes, would you guys still like me? Would you guys still like me if I turned into a worm? In 10 minutes? What if in 10 minutes I just became a worm? Do you guys like me if I was a worm? What kind of worm? Mealworm. Girl, you made it this far. I don't think you're gonna change in 10 minutes. That could be false. Could be false. Can we use you as bait to go fishing? No. Oh, you're right. The clock is a little bit off. Huh. How did that happen? Interesting. You're right. I only just noticed. Oh, it's cause my it's cause my computer clock is not correct. I just noticed my computer clock isn't right because I changed it. Oh, I see. I just noticed it's in 4 minutes. Hold on, let's see if I can change my computer clock.
I love corn.
No, I don't. Let's see if I can actually change my computer clock. I had it changed. I didn't even notice. How do we all just collectively not notice? That is actually kind of wild. Wait, let's see if I can change it back. We can make it. We can make it. I got this. I have this. Probably. Please, our collective brains. Did I change it? Oh, there we go. Okay, now it's just the time. Well, that's fine. That's fine. I'll take it. I didn't even check the time. I know, me too. You know, like how sometimes I change the timing on my Switch to not be the right timing? The timing of my PC is a little different. And then I looked at my laptop, which is behind, and I'm like, wait. That's not. Welcome. How are we doing? I'm in a different time zone. Just assume you were advanced. No, I just messed it up. Wait, should I get ready my birthday? Should I get ready my birthday set? Hold on. I have like a birthday set. I gotta be prepared. I gotta be prepared for this birthday. Okay. It's birthday-ish. What time is it on your end? It's currently 11:58 p.m. My brain cells! I thought it was intentional. I thought it was my connection. See, you guys still don't know anything about Seion Aera if you trust her to do things correctly. Because honestly, that's on y'all. Y'all figuring it was you instead of me, that's on you guys. You have known me long enough to know that I would definitely put up a wrong timer. But it's okay, because we figured it out. We figured it out. In 45 seconds, I will be such an advanced and changed person. It'll be my birthday. I'll become an advanced and changed person. Okay, Mr. Newt, go fight the demons. Go! I wonder when my first poop of the year is going to be. My birthday is how I start to count the years. Brain is huge. Just brain cells, not enough. I wonder. When is my first poop of my new age going to be? Okay, let's go. I'm ready to turn old.
I love corn.
No, I don't. I'm old. I'm old. It's now my birthday, and no one is allowed to be mean to me. From now for 24 hours, everyone has to be nice. Thank you for the wishes. How, sir? Welcome. How are you doing? Thank you for the follow. Welcome. Hello, Nebulites. Welcome. Thank you. I'm out. How do you guys feel? Am I different? Am I a different person than I was a couple seconds ago? What do we feel? What do we feel the number one different? No, okay. Can we pass it around the room? What is the most different thing about me do you feel? What does your slash say? It says I'm today's main character. Like this, it says this is my day. Yes, you're so mature. Thank you. I am mature. We need to talk about mature topics. Yes, today everyone has to be really, really nice to me. So if you want to say something like, wow, Seion Aera, you're so stinky. Instead, you have to say, wow, Seion Aera, your pheromones are really working today. That's what we gotta do, okay? I will not take any slander today. How Kiana Kitty! Welcome! My Kamen Rider girly! How are you doing? Happy birthday, thank you! You know, your pheromones, like your vibes, like your natural scent. If you have to call me stinky, you have to be like, your pheromones are really good today. If you want to call me stupid, you instead have to be like, wow, Seion Aera, you're actually really, really street smart. Let's do that. Wow, Seion Aera, your pheromones are pheromoning today. Yes, my birthday! Wow, you're so intellectual, thank you! You've gained once in a number of years. I am. You have so many brain folds. I know. My nose feels very stuffed of Seion Aera's scent. I don't think I can smell anymore because of it. I want to say. Oh, Fading, thank you. Thank you for the gift subs. Thank you. It's okay. You guys don't have to go wild with the gifts, okay? We will have an actual official happy birthday celebration. I have a few things I have to get together. Because of the hiatus, I ended up being a little bit late, unfortunately, to planning, so I am a little bit late. But don't worry, we will have like an official birthday celebration, okay? We will have one. It's just not gonna be today. Thank you, Salad. I know. Please, drive safe. It's okay. You're good. Drive safe. Thank you. Where's the cake? I know. I should get it. Is there like a cake? Can I put like a cake on screen? Is this like a good cake? Yes. Okay. Yes. Okay. I have cake now. There's also alcohol. Don't be fooled though, because I can't be having alcohol. Yay! That is wild. This is like our 4th birthday together, right? Man, that is wild. What a thought. What a thought. I'm gonna eat the entire cake. When we do like my actual birthday celebration or like birthday event, we will have cake. I'm thinking of getting cake. We are going to get should we get some alcohol? Just, just for the vibes, we could get some alcohol. We're definitely gonna eat like a whole bunch of ham. I wanna have some ham. This is your second one, yeah. And they will also be birthday merch. I'm just unfortunately a little late on things, but we will have a fun little event, I promise. Thank you all so much. Thank you all so much for spending my birthday with me. It means a lot. Are you gonna be drinking? Yeah, I'm thinking of drinking. Just like for fun, like play some games. Yeah, have like a quick drink. I have some yeast-infused tea I happened to leave on the counter for too long. Sounds pretty good. I'm Sona, welcome, thank you! I am now older, more mature, and wise. I will give wisdom. I will bestow my wisdom on everyone in chat. Slaypoy. Oh, thank you for the gift subs. I have too much. Thank you. Oh, thank you for those of you who stayed up. I'm so sorry you guys stayed up till so late. Go to bed. Go to bed. Thank you. Thank you guys for staying up so long. What is your wisdom? Rice doesn't have to be washed. A well-done steak is not a good choice. What else? Mold in your house is very normal. Don't let anyone else tell you that it's not. Don't give a $300 present to a girl on a first date. When invited out for dinner to when invited out to dinner and asked if you're interested in someone, don't then go on a 1 hour rant. Don't then go on a 1 hour spiel about your crush and how much you like them. When invited on a date, don't invite other people to the date. Thank you, thank you. Anxiety, Alice Blue, help me, welcome. Thank you. I think of the geese. Thank you for the gifts, Uppy. Are those all personal experiences? Yeah. Hi, Coconut, welcome. Would have invited her to date to meet my doggies. Valid. When being on a date, always bring a dog. It will help significantly. When you start dating, always get a dog. And always post about your dog. When on a first date, don't tell them that you watch Seion Aera. What else? What other advice are you gonna say, Seion Aera? Don't show them your birthmark? Is this a thing that you have done? Is it? Were you just like, hey, you gonna see my birthmark? Okay, I think that's all the advice. My lawyer advises me not to answer. All right. Ooh, when you are proposing to a girlie, do not show up with a rose in your teeth and an acoustic guitar. It is not as well received as you may think. When having a tiramisu, always make sure to check if there is alcohol in the tiramisu. This is specific to Seion Aera. Ooh, I got one more. When you are picking up your order from Uber Eats, please make sure the delivery driver has already left before you open the door in your jammies. Very important. This one specifically very important. We can't be forgetting this one because you will regret it. You definitely will regret it. Allegedly important. No, because like the amount of times on the Uber Eats ad that it says delivered, and then I open the door and then and then like I just see the man looking at me. I'm like, oh, well now. Well now, when picking an apartment, please pick one where you can actually have a desk and a chair. Or else you will be sitting on the floor for multiple hours like Seion Aera. Thank you, Nanaman. Welcome. Your pajamas is better than nothing. That is also true. That is also true. Happy birthday. Thank you, Lyra. Did you manage to make it home? Hope you did. You sit on the floor? Yeah. Yeah, I do. I do sit on the floor. I've sat on the floor. Yeah, I've sat on the floor basically the whole day today. What am I gonna do for my birthday? For my birthday, I'm going on like a little trip. So the next few days, you guys are gonna get like a lot of photos from me. From me. I'm also going to... Oh, I got a really cute emote. I'm also going to... My roommate has something prepared for me in the living room. I'm not sure what, but they told me to tell them when I'm going to end stream. I will also show you guys a photo of what cake I end up getting. I hope it's a very nice cake. I'm very excited for my cake. And then we'll have our own little celebration when I come back from my vacation and everything's nice and set up. Yeah, I knew I wasn't gonna make it with the hiatus, and I didn't want to like rush the celebration. So I'm sorry that the birthday event thingamajig is gonna be late. I do apologize. I promise we'll have a good time though. We'll have a good time. We'll relive the party vibes. We'll relive the party vibes. We'll get alcohol. We'll play games. I wanna take out like a good chunk of time for it. Like I don't want it to just be a day. I'm thinking like maybe like a few days. I could even do one of those like I haven't done like a 24-hour stream in like a really long time. We could do that. We could bring back Mahjong. We could do that too. How's the real welcome? How are you doing? Thank you. Don't let your roommate wait too long. It's okay. We can stream for a little bit longer. Yeah, like birth will. Yeah, well this week I'm kind of yeah. Well, no, let's just say birth month. Well, actually no, my birthday's on the 31st. Well, it's okay. Your birthday event doesn't have to be in your actual birthday. Who made that rule? I didn't know who did. I don't know. I don't know who did. Ooh, golf! Oh, I would love to play golf. Golf is a very, very good community game. I am very, very good at golf, actually, especially like the online ones, because every single time we always play together, I always get the highest score. You guys don't know this about me, but I always get the highest score at golf. Like, I'm very, very good at the game. I am immensely good at the game. Yes, but consider that you'll also be drunk. I celebrate my birthday all month. Yeah, but mine is on the 31st of March. It's kind of weird. But yeah, I will. It will definitely be sometime in April. I'm just not sure. I'm not sure when exactly. I'm optimistic though. We can get it. I'm basically just like waiting on some art. And waiting on some other cool little things. By the way, I submitted the plushies, the design for the plushies identification cards. So the plushies are shipping, the identification cards are being made. I also bought the boxes, the packing materials, the pouches and everything, so I'm very, very excited for those. So plushies will get shipped out this month as well. I'm thinking of shipping them out together with any birthday merch that is hopefully going to happen if I get the things fast enough. So that will be a thing that we're going to do as well. Plushies, I'm very, very excited for them. They're so small. Marketable plushies, yes! Hello, Ryan, thank you! But yeah, I feel bad. I feel bad that like the pre-order took so long, because now I feel like there's more of you. Now I feel like there's more of you, and then more of you are going to want plushies, and then I don't have. It's okay. I will. Recently, I've just kind of like been scrolling through different like merch producers, suppliers, and I found like a lot of different like fun little merch things that we can make. So I will have a good time. Thank you, Ultimate. Thank you for the birthday wishes. Bye bye. Okay. I don't know. Don't want to keep it short. I feel bad. I feel bad that I won't see you guys as much this week. I kind of feel bad. It's okay. You can go sub. Are you sure? I'll see if I can. I'll see if I can squeeze. See, I really wanted to stream tomorrow, but like the Shinkansen that I have to get on Wednesday is really early. Like really, really early, and like you can't be late for a Shinkansen. If you're late for a Shinkansen, not to mention I have to like do my makeup and everything and look really cute. So tomorrow I have to sleep early. I'm coming back on Friday though. I think it's still be okay. It's not too late of a train coming back, so I should be able to be back. I just don't know how tired I'm gonna be. If I'm really, really tired and I'm like low energy, I don't know if I'd be able to stream. That's why I have it as community night for now. For now, I have it as community night. But if I have enough energy on that day and I feel like I can do like a stream, I'll try to stream on Friday as well. Just cause, I feel bad. I feel bad having like only 2 streams a week. Like that's not very Seion Aera of me. That's not very cash monies of me. But I will take a whole bunch of photos. I will take a whole bunch of photos and I'll post a whole bunch. I realize I don't normally. Sorry. I realize I don't really do, like, vacation vlogs. Would you guys like a vacation vlog from me? Do you not have Saturday free? Unfortunately, no, I don't. Well, I might have the night free. I'm not sure, but I do have plans in the afternoon. I'm actually going to, like, a small... What's it called? Like, a music show? Like, one of my friends. Because you know how we do band? One of the friends from the band group is playing in like another band and they invited all of us and I'm like yes I want to go to like a live show, so we're doing that. It's in the afternoon. I don't know when I'll reach home. If I reach home early, then we can stream there as well. So take the schedule with a lot of grains of salt because I might just pop up and stream. We don't really know. Hello, welcome. How are you doing? Thank you. So thank you, Evie. Yeah, so I'll like decide to like change it around and see how we're vibing. Cause I can do community nights on Fridays are not as difficult because like I don't have to show up to it with like as much energy as I do on a stream. But like if I want to stream, then I need like a little bit more like hype in me, you know? So I will see, and then I'll continue to like prep for. I've been prepping some stuff already for like the birthday actual event thingamajig. But I'll prep like a little bit more of it. And then would community night not be? Yeah, cause yeah, we normally just hang out in Discord, right? Slayboy, you host these. We just play the games in Discord. And then we just like share the screens. Oh, Nigiri, thank you! Last year you streamed it? No! What? We've never streamed what? Are you thinking Lethal? Lethal was like screen shared in Discord. Cheating? Are you remembering another streamer? Uno and golf and all that. I swear. Where's the VOD? Is there actually a VOD? Is there actually a VOD? Did I stream it? Well, but it's okay. When it comes to I'll announce like an official date for like the actual birthday festivities. That one will probably be streamed. But like this week's community night is probably just going to be like a normal community night, cause for the actual birthday I wanna have like an actual week planned out for it. It is probably going to be like a small donathon situation as well. So there's gonna be a whole lot more stuff. But this week's community night is just going to be like a normal-ish community night. And then depending on when stuff gets in, I will let you guys know again, like the official celebration day. Did you see the cake and pickles? I did. Thank you. So cute. But yeah, I feel bad. I feel bad that we can't spend as much time together this week. But yeah, but I was talking about the vlog. I realized a lot of VTubers like they make like vacation vlogs. Maybe I should do a vacation vlog. Right? That could be kind of cool. I could like take a whole bunch of videos and then knit it together and be like, this is what I did, and I could be cool. I could be an influencer. I could be an influencer. Can you imagine? Seion Aera as an influencer? Cause yeah, normally when you guys hear me go on vacations, I actually just kind of like go to like an onsen town and then I stay in the hotel and then I go to the onsen and I come back. But this time I'm actually going around to places, you know, like actual touristy places. I'm actually gonna do like touristy things. So yeah, I think a video will be good. I'll try my best to keep you guys as updated on my little trip as I will. I'll tweet a lot about it, I promise. so that you guys won't miss me. I know, I'm sorry. Yeah, my roommate's mom was the one who suggested like a trip for my birthday because they wanted to go to a place and I also wanted to go to a place, and they're like, why don't we just do it like on your birthday week? And I'm like, and I kind of couldn't say no because I really wanted to go on like a trip. I wanted to do a trip. I want to trip. But it's okay. Don't worry. We'll definitely have our celebrations when we do. I know it's been like a really long time since like a donathon or like a. Has it been a year since our last donathon? Right? The last one was my last birthday, right? Man, it has been a while. Oh, what? Huh? Well, I didn't know that. It's been that long. Okay, so I guess we are doing that. Yeah, for those of you who are new here, I don't do donathons a lot because I always feel really, really weird with money. Or like with donations. Thanks to follow, welcome. How are you doing? So we don't do it that often, but even then, I could have sworn it hasn't been a year. I could have sworn I did like twice a year. Okay, no, that's on me. That's on me. We gotta be doing more though. Also, yeah, Sadness, feel free to like post it in Discord or something if you want. So we will do that. I will be bringing back the maid's outfit as a reward. Like an IRL maid's outfit. I will be bringing that one back. What else should I bring back? Yeah, because the last donathon we had the plushie reveal. Now the plushie's already on the way to me. You gotta wear it, yeah. I will find like a nice little maid's outfit. It'll be good. Thanks for following, Kakami, welcome. How are you doing? Just talking about the plans for my birthday event. But yeah, I will let you guys know when it is. It probably will be. Yeah, it will definitely be either be next week or the next, cause the art shouldn't be taking that long to come in. So it should be fine. I just have like a few things I need to prepare, and then we can go for it with our little donathon. But yeah, alcohol. Should I? I feel like I want to do some sort of incentive of the alcohol, because I feel like it would be really, really funny to see me absolutely lose it. I think it would be a good meme, you know? Yeah, I don't know. I just think it would be very entertaining to watch me absolutely lose it live on stream. Of course we'll stop, like, if I start to, like, feel ill, but I still think that it'll be fun. Maybe I can have some. Ooh, maybe we can even have one that's like, if we reach a goal, I have to order the Coco Ichi 10 spice curry and eat it live on stream. Ah, that would kill me. I'd actually pass out. My roommate actually did the exact same thing for one of their birthday streams. They had the 10 spice curry and alcohol for like their birthday as like a challenge, and then they got like a fever the next day. They were like, yeah, don't combine Coco Ichi 10 spice curry with alcohol. Don't do it. But I might want to do it. I'll get like a whole bunch of milk though. I'll get a whole bunch of milk so that we can get through it, and then probably I will also have like a dookie live on stream. I don't know. It depends on how much milk. And then I will report back the next day. I will report back. But yeah, we can also like think of the things live on stream. I know I did the last time we did Donathon as well. I had like a base amount of ideas for rewards, and then we came on stream and then we finished it up together. If you guys like having ideas and stuff like that, so I might do that again this year as well. See, what is it with me? What is it with me in playing Pokopia for 6 hours that has me thinking 3.5 hours is too short of a stream? It's short! I feel some way about it. My roommate's looking at me. They're like wondering. She'll go out. Are you sure? Are you sure? Should I take? Oh my goodness! Did they put my age on the cake? Enjoy a birthday trip. Go eat your cake. Are you sure? Are you guys sure? Go eat your cake. Okay, I will. Stand by and when the next stream will be. But for now, I just know that we're gonna do something on Friday. It might be a community night or it might be a stream. I don't know which one, but something is going to happen on Friday. I will also be posting about my little trip on. I think we have a channel specifically for it in Discord, right? Yeah, I'll be posting a whole bunch of stuff in the channel. Just know that they're gonna be posting at like a delay. I'm not gonna post photos of places I'm at the time. So I'll probably post in like a 3-hour delay or something. Yeah, the Aera in Japan one. I'll probably use that. Okay, thank you all so much for counting down to my birthday with me. Thank you. I really like doing this because like I said, I never really had a birthday party when I was young, and I never really had like a birthday party when I was young. Like, I'm not the girly who's getting like a whole bunch of happy birthday messages on her birthday. So I'm really glad we get to like count down. Even though I know I'm holding you guys as like a captive audience. I'm really glad I get to be like wished happy birthday like this. So thank you guys all so much for sticking with me, and we're gonna have a lot more fun next week, I promise. Okay, let me just go find someone to raid. Ooh, I'm gonna search birthday. Do you think it could be someone else's birthday? Does anyone else have a birthday? Thanks for follow, welcome. Can I search? Wait, I'm gonna search birthday on Twitch and see if anyone else has a birthday. Oh, but I guess time zones are like a little bit different, right? Oh no, it only checks tags. It doesn't check like stream titles. No, that's unfortunate. It's okay. Let me rate it to other people doing special events. Let's see, same category. Special events. Okay, maybe this person. Is this stream time? No, it's not. Okay, we're good. Okay. Thank you so much for coming. Thank you so much for watching. Those of you going to sleep, good night. Have a good night. Those of you not, have a good rest of your day. And I'll see you guys again next time. Good night, Nebulites.